Sounds like we
right.
promised you guys that this is not the beginning essay prompt for a 5-question exam. This is just
Sorry guys, you have to take the PTs again.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no!
I know some people were taking those like today or yesterday or something, right?
You gamers.
Okay,
Go ahead.
You guys ready?
Mm-hmm.
Because welcome everybody to the special streams. We've got special guests too. I'm joined by the awesomely Adiron Gaming. Say hi.
Yes, hello. I am the alliteration extraordinaire. No, extraordinaire is E. Sorry. I'm Adiron. Thank you, Ernest.
So Adiron, what's your favorite type of vocal warm-up?
Ooh, I love that you gave me a specific musical question. I think my favorite is when I'm setting up for stream and I'm grabbing water. There's probably like a particular song that's coming in my head, and so I'll be in my kitchen just singing along, and the best thing about singing in a kitchen. Well, actually, I'll tell you. The best thing about singing in the kitchen is that usually you're making like hot water and stuff, and so then, yes, the nice hot steam and the nice hot water makes the air humid. It also helps warm up your vocal cords too. Isn't that amazing?
That is.
That's me.
What would your tagline be?
Oh gosh. My tagline for the end of a barbershop tag, or just a.
I mean, sure.
What?
More like product tagline. Like how would like I'm going to the store to get some Adiron. What's the flashy marketing campaign?
Get some Adiron.
Oh my gosh, I would say buy one get one Bongo Cat free. That's probably what it would be.
Yeah.
That's me in a nutshell.
Also joined by the Verily Vasco Games.
Oh, Verily Vasco.
Quest. Hello.
Vasco, what would your favorite meal to actually eat at Krusty Sean's be?
Ooh.
Oh, you thought you
A crusty sandwich. I don't know. You only have two options.
Can we go? I'm looking at Krusty Sean's now. We've got deep fried schwaffle, double deep fried super schwaffle, triple fried galactic schwaffle, and then the same kind of thing with a sandwich.
I feel like I'd go for the sandwich rather than the schwaffle.
The schwaffle? Okay.
Nah,
you
schwaffle for life.
You like the galactic sandwich with the arms on it too?
New Splatfish, sandwich versus schwaffle.
Oh, listen, that would actually be not too bad. What side would you take?
I'm picking schwaffle. Dude, you kidding me? Fried food with sweets? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. See that? I don't know. I feel like the ridiculous whipped cream schwaffle would work.
Triple deep fried.
I've been to fairs before. That's
a little bit of an extra bite, okay? You just gotta go, and then it'll work.
And Vasco, what would your tagline be?
Clash Blaster.
Clash Blaster.
No, happy questing. That is my tagline.
Oh, there you go.
And last, certainly not least, I'm also joined by the vivacious Vic Vallon.
Vivacious.
Oh,
Vic, what's your favorite song to sing while driving in a car?
Hey,
Quest.
Car Quest.
Oh, there are so many. There's so many goods. Wait, I should get. Where's my felon? Because I could get like. Did I leave it? Oh no! It's. I'm sitting on my phone. Ha ha! Winning! I don't know. I don't get to car karaoke as much as I used to these days. Yes, I don't get to car karaoke these days as much. But if I had to just pick like a couple, like if I'm on YouTube, I'm probably jamming along some random Bill Wirt song. I like, like the day goes on one. Like the day goes on. That's a fun one. That's a fun one.
I'm still a piece of garbage.
Or, just checking in. You know what's a really good song though? Do you remember Collide? Do you remember like even the best fall down?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Even the stars begin to shine. Whatever the words are.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. It's just so easy to sing in the car too because it's in like a nice range. If I want to warm up my like upper register, I could like go an octave higher.
Yeah.
For some of the song, it's very annoying when it goes too high and then I squeak. Like you do that. Even the stars begin to shine.
Yo,
but I gotta like be warmed up.
I would blow my voice out. Not really blow, but like I would like have like because I had like a 10-hour drive to college. Like
oh my gosh.
Like, I would just like throw my iPod on shuffle and like that'd be the entire trip. I can't imagine
no,
what
that
people like driving by me are looking at. Cause like I'm not like you're not sitting still while singing in the car.
Quest.
Conquest.
My sister and her friends like to play various tunes. Sometimes it's like K-pop. Sometimes it's like stuff from animes, and I'm like, these songs are nice, but I can't sing along with them. So I enjoy.
I will play
We
anime
are on a
music while I
long ride.
drive.
Yeah, like when we're on a long ride, it's not a long ride if we don't play both the Demon Slayer opening and ending theme back to back.
The ultimate duo.
It always
Good
gets
taste.
played.
Fasca's like, I
On the
approve,
way
yes.
there and the way back. So good.
And Vic, what would your tagline be?
I'd probably just go with the classic, and I'd go, wow!
Yes. In like
Even
big
if I don't make
sparkly
any
letters.
ads anymore. Heck yeah, all caps.
But I'm the auspicious Artemis Smith, the cause of all this suffering. I mean, fun
Hey.
tonight. But yes, welcome everybody. I totally didn't steal this from any pot. No, it was totally original. But we've got some brains together to talk about science, actual real life science, and how
Big
it relate to
brains.
games. And while we try to win some league matches, hopefully, maybe.
Wow.
But maybe not. That's all background.
League is secondary.
Yeah, league is secondary. But everyone
We'll try and win along the way.
Yes. Everyone here has brought some science facts that occur in the real world that are loosely or not or relate to the world of Splatoon. So that's our subject for today. And maybe if you guys like this, let us know. We'll do other games too. Science related to other games.
Coming to you live soon enough.
Oh, I don't know if anybody brought in any physics. I just brought fun octopi facts. But I don't know, maybe some of our friends are actually
I have
very
the fish
science.
facts. I have the fish
I've got
facts
some fish facts.
about the salmonids. Cause
That
it's
sounds
not
like a weird like store brand version of Goldfish, like fish facts, but like little like snacks.
the fish
Like-
snacks.
It's the snack that tells you back.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
I
yeah.
was just trying to think of that too.
The snack that teaches back.
The snack that's science back.
Yeah.
Fish facts.
Alright, I'm
Who
trying
brought
to figure out.
who brought the ink facts? Me. I brought the ink facts
Ink facts.
unannounced. Bum, bum,
I need to
bum.
make sure I'm on the right thing.
We're
Alright,
playing.
but
We're playing Anchovy. I like this. Also, I saw blah 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 blah. Vic, you gave me hope.
No, I'm thinking, looking at the weapons that we have, I need to play a killing thing.
Oh yes. Slay, go. Do thing.
Kill. I mean, it's either gonna work out really well or really not well at all. But we can believe.
Let's see.
I am happy to change mine if needed.
I have never. Rogelio asks, have we ever tried goldfish extreme piranhas? Is that?
Whoa.
ooh, what?
Whoa.
Is that a
No,
What
that
is
sounds dangerous.
that? Sounds like a horrifying minigame, but I'm down.
Is it
maybe?
triple deep fried?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I need to know.
Answer better be yes. It's just like 3 layers of snack, and you like can barely bite through it. Oh, shh! Be quiet, Totino pizza roll ad.
That sounds dangerous. Speaking of pizza rolls. Oh my gosh.
Oh, are you cooking some up right now?
Yes, absolutely. Especially since we're talking about snacks.
Callie,
Oh.
Callie, thank you.
Although it reminds me of bug snacks.
Yes.
Everyone's talking about bug snacks.
Where's my? Oh, there it is.
I wish I knew more about bug snacks. My main bug snacks content was all from Hacker.
Oh yeah.
Let me
That's
put it
how
this way, Vic. Bug Snacks is the car quest of the PlayStation 5.
All I know about Bug Snacks
Oh,
is
interesting.
Bunger.
Okay.
Bunger.
Go team, go.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Dude,
This
can you
isn't
get
Paper
some bungers
Mario.
with that?
Ink is
Maybe
always-
one day we'll do science about Paper Mario.
Oh, Paper Mario was great, especially like the physics. Or if they did like the origami of Paper Mario. and,
Science
like-
of origami actually sounds fun.
Oh yeah.
I was volunteering in a speedrun marathon, and they had a community segment event. Where in
Yes.
the before like in past events they like kind of just do various free games like to speedrun or whatever. However, this year, which I found out after I was selected, because we found out like as the event was starting, was not a game. They had us speedrun origami, basically.
A speedrun? That sounds impressive.
Well, yeah, they basically are like, oh yeah, make sure you have paper nearby. I'm like, oh, we're gonna
Any
do like
percent?
an art. It's gonna be like an art stream, right? Like we're gonna be like we're gonna be arting. That's okay. Like I'm not great at it, but we'll do
You're
fine.
gonna be. Couldn't you'll be Artemis?
Yeah, very much.
Oh, this wall in the way. Yeah.
Oh, that's a baller.
Ha.
Oh wow, whoever raised
Aw.
that platform thing. Say what?
All right, it's 2-on-4. We can get him. We can get him. Yeah.
Here's just one more.
Yeah.
Good job. It's easier
Are you
to
wearing
focus
a-
right now.
Are you wearing a lab coat?
Oh,
I
absolutely!
love
I'm
it.
wearing the lab coat.
I wanted
Thank
to.
you, Callie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like, and like right like about maybe half an hour before, they're like, you might like, I'm gonna cautiously recommend you have a pair of scissors nearby. We're like, scissors? Why
What?
would we
Why
need
is that?
scissors?
That sounds like cheating.
Well, no, because like we don't like none of us have origami
origami?
paper. You need like square
Yeah.
pieces of paper. So,
Ow.
so like they recommended the scissors like once we found out, so we could actually cut the paper down to a square, and then we had to fold it all up.
Ooh.
It was a very stressful hour of failing at origami on stream, but it was a lot of fun.
Oh, I don't like the funny curling bomb. That's not a friend.
That's not so friendly.
Wait. Ha. No. Don't outrange me. Don't outrange me. You're gonna. Come on. Let's trade. Aww.
But why not trade?
I couldn't outplay the pro again. I did the first time. I got lucky. Ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba.
Oh
Use the
gosh.
bacon. And
I did use your beacon. I'm very
Yay.
appreciative of it.
I have
Oh, there are
subpowers.
beacons.
Oh, there are
Let me-
beacons. Hey, look at that! Wow.
Ow.
Oh, wow.
Jumping to them right now might not be good. There are 3 of them on the right.
Well, now there's only one.
Hey! Uh-oh, I think there's only one of us down here, though. We've
Yeah, I
come
get-
too far.
the roller got me.
He's right below us,
No, Mr. Charger. I'm not dropping there. I hope you realize that's not how this works. The roller's still by the right block. Thank you also, Michael, for the 5. I will yell at you in just a second. Get the Charger out of
too.
here.
Thank you.
Oh, buddy, go!
Scuddy, pa, pa, pa.
I saw a TikTok the
Aw.
other week. They was like, "Hi, welcome to Free Jazz McDonald's. How can I help you?" Free Jazz
Free jazz
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Yeah, where our slogan is ba da ba 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 da ba da.
Oh my god. We like that more.
I was like, okay, this is my type of humor.
Oh no.
No.
Oh no,
I just
we didn't
realized,
focus enough on the video game.
Good point.
And we haven't even gotten to the
There.
I
science
know we
part
haven't
yet.
even done about the science yet. It's gonna be hard.
We've been
about
busy
the
talking
science.
about jazz.
Yes. You see, music also helps you focus.
Yeah.
So that's why we're singing at the end.
Alright. So, we shall move into the science now. So we've had a... I guess
That's a
that's a
warm-up.
warm-up game?
Sure.
No, we take the warm-up game.
We'll take it.
Mhm.
So 2 of us here have brought some facts both made up and some real, and it's the rest of us, our jobs, to figure out the true ones. So to figure out who's sharing their facts first, I've got a trivia question for you, Vasco, and you, Vic. So, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So, closest answer will get to determine who presents first. So, if you're closest, you can choose not to present first if you wish.
Okay.
So, there have been a total of 58 different Splatfests, in quotation marks, because you know. Since
Right.
Splatoon 2 released.
Quote, unquote.
Yeah, quote unquote, different Splatfest. Of those, I've played in 30 of the 31 that I had available, because I missed
Oh, God.
So, how many Splatfests have I won?
Ooh.
Interesting. Ooh, so now you gotta.
Do you want to
pick
guess
first.
first?
Did
you
you?
wanna
I'm,
Yes.
I'm gonna guess 22. I'm gonna be
I'm
nice.
gonna guess 18.
Did you skip any, Artemis?
I skipped
What?
the salsa guac one. That was,
They
that's
said
the
they
only
skipped
I-
one.
Yeah, that's the only
Okay.
one I've skipped.
Hmm.
I have won 16. I found out, which is
Whoa.
I'm like, oh wow! I thought I had a much better win streak than that, but I guess not. I found
Oh,
that out
you
while
found
looking
earlier
through all
trying to
my
find
data. So Vasco, you were closest, so you get to decide if you want to go first or let Vic go first.
I will torture you guys with salmon facts right away.
Yay, salmon!
Before you go, I do have a question from chat. Do you like hedgies?
Oh,
Yes, hedgies are cute.
is that from Callie?
Yes.
Friend? Yes. We appreciate hedgies. Callie's like, that's the only science I need to know.
Oh, this
Thank you.
is gonna be rough.
Oh,
The Omega team.
the alpha, the omega, the omega, the omega.
Let's hope their power isn't. It's closer to alpha than omega.
Yeah, exactly.
Eh.
I like it. I like it. Closer to the beginning of the run than the end.
So chat, feel free to play along
It's
with
not
these
Vasco.
facts. So you have 3 facts for us. 2 of them are lies, and one is the actual fact.
Yeah. So just to kind of explain it, it's basically like 2 truths and a lie, but it's more like 2 lies and a truth. And people will be Vic and Adoran and Artemis were trying to be guessing which one is true, correct?
Yes.
Yep, and chat can obviously play along as well.
All right. I'm just trying to die so I can start reading.
Oh, thanks.
Fact number 1. From a theory video I never made, only young baby salmonids will eat bugs while in fresh water. So if we were to have a scientifically accurate design of the glowflies wave and salmon run, only small fry would be spawning to attack us. The game developers made the right choice of using chum and goldies instead of small fry and flyfish, which are just small fly in armor, since their accurate waves would actually be like 1,000,000 times harder. Just imagine small fry and flyfish attacking you if it was accurate.
That's like gorillas combined with the glowflies.
Yep.
That'd be horrifying.
Second fact. From a theory video I never made, the steelhead is a very short-sighted type of salmon. So if we were to have a scientifically accurate design of them, they would mindlessly walk around the stage and only attack once an inkling or upperling was within the range of sight. They can only see like 2 to 3 feet ahead. Oh my gosh, there's a roller in their base. The game developers made the right choice of giving the steelhead perfect vision instead of limited sight, which would have made them much less threatening and likely glued to the shore like stingers or move a little around the map like flyfish. That would not be as fun. Fact number 3. There's a roller trying to sneak in our base. That's not the fact.
That was true.
That is the fact.
Oh, we living. Oh, we're very not
From
very
a
much living
theory
very long here.
video I've never made, I hope you guys are getting the...
Oh man, it sounds like
You know,
sounds like one of my
Pascal,
song
I want to
parodies.
tell you that I have just like fun little I have fun little facts, and one of them is real and 2 of them are not. You like have like paragraphs here. I was like, hey, these are a bunch of information.
I had to make it hard for you guys. But if you want, I will go just to the specific facts. But
no.
from a
No,
theory
it's
video
okay.
I never made, the stinger is a special type of salmon which can thrive in higher temperatures than the other members of its genus. As global warming progresses, the species of salmon is likely to become the most common one, since they can survive in increasingly warm temperatures. I'm trying to read and play at the same time. I lost my spot in the script. Hold on.
Nice.
So, if we were to have a scientifically accurate proportion of stingers to other salmonid species, then the stinger would be the most frequently spawning boss salmonid during runs.
Are you sure
The
it's
game
not already
developers made
then?
the right choice of not giving the stingers equal spawn rates to the other as the other bosses, since crews would wipe if we had like 5 stingers spawning within the first minute of a wave.
Oh, I have. All right, so we've
So-
got. I got just
Just to sum up the 3 facts for you
Yes,
guys in a
please.
nice and easy way. Only young baby salmonid will eat bugs while in fresh water. The steelhead is a very short-sighted type of salmonid, where the stinger is a special type of salmonid that can thrive in warmer waters.
Okay.
So which 2 are the true ones and which
No,
ones are
which
lies?
one's the which one is the true? There's only one true one.
Only one
Oh,
true
okay,
one.
okay.
So we've got only small fry will eat bugs in fresh water. And this isn't like one of those like, oh no, like they actually only eat bugs in salt water type thing, right? It's not one. It's not gonna be one of those types of jokes.
Correct.
Okay. Gosh, I have no idea. I'm kind of just gonna go out on a limb and go with the the stinger one. Like, so they only appear in warmer climates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm personally feeling the one about the eyesight. I feel like
The steelhead one?
I feel like that'd be really funny if like salmon actually could only see in a straight line.
Mhm.
and they just kind of were like, well, how do we go now that we can't see anything?
What
Hello?
do we do? Hello? They're just throwing their bombs into like the water because they don't know where else they're shooting.
They're just like, I don't see inkling. I go back in the water now.
Nothing, no problem, nothing to see here.
And Adoran, your guess?
I was leaning toward the steelhead one as well, frankly. But
Okay.
that's also, I suppose, partly that's just because that's the one I found most humorous as well. Like half-blind steelheads be like, oh, where'd they go? What happened?
All right, ready?
All right,
Yes.
how wrong are we?
All right. So the stinger, being a special type of salmonid that can thrive in higher temperatures, is made up.
Darn it.
Okay. Darn.
The steelhead, being very short-sighted,
Mhm.
and a type of salmon, is also fake. Steelheads are not salmon. They're actually a
Dang.
completely different type of fish,
Oh, really?
Oh, that's so mean.
Can I ask
and
what
they
they
can
are?
see at about the same distance as salmon, so they're not really more short-sighted relevant to the other ones.
Do we know the type of fish that the steelheads are?
Yes, they're rainbow trout, actually.
Oh, okay.
So if you see steelhead salmon in the store, which I have seen, it's actually rainbow trout. But they behave very similarly to salmonid, which is why they're called like a type of salmon sometimes, even though
cool.
they're not.
Yeah.
The true fact is that only baby salmons will eat bugs while they live in fresh water.
Okay.
Huh.
Adult salmons will not eat bugs because when they're returning to fresh water, they actually do not eat.
See, I'm like, oh, there's no way.
Today I
That's
will
like,
choose not to eat.
I'm just like, ah, that's
Yeah,
gotta be
and there's no bugs in the seawater, so womp womp.
Womp womp. Oh well.
So I guess if we were doing points, Vasco would have gotten 3 points there since he got us all with.
Oh,
fake
because he-
Take the 3 points.
y'all got bamboozled.
Yeah, we all got it wrong. So did anybody in chat get it right? I don't know. I can't.
Yeah,
I
I
can't
think
focus.
at least one person in my chat guessed one, and they were correct. It's kind of
Maybe
scrolled
back
up, so I can't see.
Lol, imagine being smart.
That's the fun though. Like it's just all part of the fun. Just guessing. Oh gosh, what did I?
Oh.
There's
We were
another
doing
one
really
behind
good
me.
anyway.
Ring,
Get that back. We can get that back.
remix.
Dude, I've been having so much fun with 52 while we've been rambling. I've just been like
Shower walling up.
hopping all over the place.
Oh no!
Watch out for the bubble, by the way.
Yeah, that's a bubble.
The fact that you didn't die to all that, you know what?
I commend you, sir.
You get great big monarch points.
Yay! What's a monarch point?
Oh wait,
It's an honor point.
I can't. We gotta keep it gender neutral. I can't say king or queen points. So
Oh,
you're a
okay.
monarch.
Oh gosh.
You need to be
Yeah.
more powerful.
Yeah.
Appreciate
There we
it.
go.
Yeah. Hello, friend. Come on, drop on down. Yeah. Aw.
Oh, the wall.
There's a lot of stuff around there,
I broke their armor.
as you can see. Hey, Sue.
So those were good facts. I do. Is there like, do we know anything else about like why? I can't remember if you actually said
Why what?
why they
Oh, why? What? We don't ask why.
why the
Like baby fish, they can only eat small things.
It's because of mouth size, literally.
I mean, there's not that many food options in freshwater
Yeah.
for baby salmons.
what do,
And then
what do
there's a
adults
different diet
normally
once they.
eat? What do adults normally eat?
I don't remember if that spoils a different question, so I can't answer it right now.
Okay. Oh, you have multiple ones. That's right.
Yeah, I have
Oh, yeah, that's
three
right,
sets of
multiple
these.
sets.
Remember?
I am not prepared with multiple sets personally, but
I have more.
Oh.
Should I do them now or should I do them in the next way?
Oh, we've got one from chat here from Callie.
Mhm.
Says, fact 1: Hedgies are known to make deluxe milkshakes. 2: Hedgies are very
Oh.
good at baking.
Wait a minute.
Hedgies are able to speak. 4: Hedgies are pro great gamers.
Whoa.
All of the
Power.
above.
Wait, I
I would say pro ring.
What do you mean? What do you mean the first one's fake? I just love making the milkshakes. What are you talking about, Kelly? Oh, that was just for me. What? You didn't want me to share the facts, share the science?
Aw.
Oh no, the Booyah Bomb didn't call us out!
I'm sorry.
Oh, really?
I was distracted by the Hedgie facts and wasn't paying attention to the timer.
I think the fourth of those
I was very much focused on the timer, but I ended up like I had like one person on each side of me on my wall, and I was like, well, this is going to end badly, isn't it?
This will not go well.
Just a little bit.
Oh, one of them.
I think the fourth of those facts is that Hedgies are very distracting, it seems. Artemis.
Very.
Surprise fact.
Let me see here.
Alright, I got a weapon request, so I gotta switch to the heavy remix for this next match. Just heads up.
Alright.
But it's good because it's a backline weapon, which means I can read better.
I'm gonna feel bad if I don't get this right.
Hmm.
I'm gonna say like Hedgies aren't that good at baking. They make the they make the milkshakes, but like they make milkshakes.
Hmm.
They can make really good milkshakes, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good, I was right. They struggle.
All right, so when the wave starts, I start reading my questions. My next set of two lies and a truth.
That works.
I bet.
You only got points for the first one, unfortunately.
Let's see how many points I can get.
3.
I'll sneak in the in between.
Slipping in.
Oh, hit A.
I'm debating what to do. And if I should change weapons. Should I play Tent? Would Tent be fun? Bamboozler Ugu? No. No bamboo. Next up on Cephalopod Science, bamboos don't actually count as a weapon. No, I imagine bamboos of all things, they could be dangerous.
Yeah. All right, as the game is queuing up, I think I'll start reading them now.
Okay. Go for it.
All right, set number 2. The difference between Chinooks and Chum in the game is that Chinooks only appear during mothership waves with their flying helmets. Otherwise, they look like the exact same fish. This mimics the real-world differences, with Chinooks being known for their powerful jumps that could be said to resemble flying. In fact, the name Chinook comes from a play on the words chin and hook, since they were commonly seen jumping out of the water to smack bears on the face/chin, almost as if punching the bears with a boxing move called a hook.
Dang.
All right. Now let me.
Wait, was that the fact, or is that the back?
That was the first one. That was number 1.
Oh, I want that to be true.
That was the air quotes
I want that to be
fact.
true so much.
All right. Number 2. I'm probably gonna die while reading this, but.
That's fun. I died while reacting.
I'm distracted by the Hydra that's on the side. Alright, the difference between Quahog and Chum in the game is that the Quahog are taller, chubbier fish than their smaller counterpart. Otherwise, they dress and behave the same. This mimics their real-world differences, with Quahogs having a large... Can you guys tell that I wrote these structurally the same? Just to add extra confusion. Alright, not to get back into reading them. This mimics their real-world differences. Try not to die. With Quahogs having a larger average length and height than Chum. I couldn't find a cool fact about their names other than they're based off of their Russian name, Let me try to pronounce this correctly. Kijuk. So Quahog comes from the Russian word for them, which they're just called Kijuk fish. Alright, and then we have fact number 3. I have Booyah bombs and have not been using them.
I need to use them.
Fact number 3. The difference between drizzlers and chum in the game is that drizzlers are just, and I quote, renegade salmonid who prefer to go it alone and fight on their own terms. And the metal umbrella, but that's just irrelevant at the moment. Let's just ignore that. This mimics the real-world differences, with drizzlers often running off from the group to hunt for food during the rain. In fact, the name drizzler comes from the colloquial term among fishermen for lone salmon that they catch while fishing in the rain.
What? Okay. Okay, could you sum of those facts up again? It's hard to focus.
Yes. Okay. So, fact number 1 is that Chinooks are basically special type of salmon that can be seen jumping out of water to smack bears in the face. Quahawks are practically the same as chum salmons, except they're on average bigger and fatter. So, I mean, I guess longer because they're fish. But I think you guys get the point when I say bigger. And the last one is that drizzlers are a weird version of salmonid that go out from the pack, because they usually swim in packs when it's raining to hunt for food. Yep, that's it. When it's raining, they go to hunt for food.
I want the Chinhooks to be real so much.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are your official guesses?
I'm gonna go with the Chinhook.
I think.
I want to go with
Can we all just go for it and see if we're all wrong?
Yeah, I kind of want to go for Chinook because I love the fact that that's a thing.
Asco can't earn any more points anyways.
All right, are you all locked into the Chinook guess?
Absolutely,
Yes.
100%.
Full
Either
send.
it's either the greatest comedy ever perceived, or it's very correct and we're all magic.
All right, the Drizzler, I made up.
Oh,
There's no
that was very convincing.
such thing. It actually, all salmon kind of stay in a pack while it's raining, and they're actually all caught together while it's raining, so it's not really a thing. The Chinooks
No.
fact is actually a lie that I made up.
That's such a cool fact.
YouTube video I watched
Oh my gosh.
about a bear getting smacked in the face.
I want that to be
the-
real so much.
Man.
The name Chinook actually comes from a Native American name for the fish. I believe it was actually like a Native American tribe.
Okay.
I don't remember the specific name of the the tribe, but it's based off of Native Americans.
Okay.
The true fact is that quahawks are basically the same as chum, except they're bigger on average.
Gotcha.
Like realistically, that makes the most sense.
It was the most boring fact.
It was the most boring, but it was
love
sneakily
idea
the right
of a fish
answer.
doing that.
All right, I'm going back to the Clash Blaster.
A Clash. Okay.
My chat really wants me to go Bamboozler, and while I'm tempted to go Bamboozler, I'm scared that we'll lose all of our paint instantaneously the moment that I do that.
Ooh. We could. I
I mean, I
could
can swap
counter
to
it
Custom
when-
Junior.
Oh yeah.
You want to do it for a round so I can please the
Oh,
people? I've been asked to go no bamboo, very
swap to Custom
specifically.
Junior for
I
a
mean,
round.
not no bamboo. Sorry, I mean no MPU. So we're going funny Bamboozler.
If we
Yeah,
want more.
put us on anchovy games, please.
Ooh.
All right, shall I get to set number 3? You guys ready?
Go for it.
Sure.
All right. The Japanese name for Marooner's Bay. So this one's based on the name of the stages. The Japanese name for Marooner's Bay. I'm gonna chop up the names. I apologize. Nampasen Don Burako contains an onomatopoeia for an object that floats and drifts, and it's a term that refers to a Japanese story about Momotaro, or Peach Boy. In the story, a giant peach floats and drifts down a river, and when picked up by an elderly couple, a little boy comes out of it. Later, he would befriend some animals and beat up like an island of ogres who were just pillaging everything. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Its name roughly translates to Ship of Momotaro. Fact number 2. The French name for salmonid smokeyard, Fumoir sans espoir, I didn't read the S's, I apologize, Fumoir sans espoir, contains a conjugation of the word trust, espérer. It refers to a well-known story of the boy who cried wolf, where after making many false claims about wolves attacking his herd, the boy received no help when an actual wolf showed up. Fumar translates to smokehouse, but could also mean sauna, so its name roughly translates to sauna without trust. Don't think anyone's coming here to relax anytime soon.
Also, being that that's my least favorite map, that makes sense.
Yeah. Number 3. The Russian name for ruins of Arc Polaris, and I'm gonna really chop this one up. Bukonikorovsky Ostrov contains 2 different references. The easiest to pick up is for Baikonur, which is a city in Kazakhstan that housed the world's first space launch facility, but the second half of its name, Ikarovsky, is a reference to the Greek myth of Icarus.
Okay.
We all know what happened to Icarus trying to leave the island of Crete. I lost my track in the script again. By flying. However, he flew too close to the sun, and his wings, which were made of wax, melted, leading him to crash land. Right. Sounds kind of familiar, doesn't it? Giant spaceship that's crash landed. Its name roughly translates to Icarus's launch island.
Icarus's launch island, and it's also a space thing too. Interesting.
So we have Ship of Momotaro, Sauna Without Trust, or Icarus's launch island, and only one of those is true.
I feel like I'm being pressured to pick one of these.
Right. So originally I wanted to go with the Smokeyard one, but I was like, in my head, it was too easy to. In my head, it's too easy to think that Smokeyard is just talking about it's talking about smoking fish, you know. And it was hard for me to believe that there's like a reference to some boy who cried wolf thingamabob. I kind of want to go with Icarus's Landing, because Ruins of Arcopolis is a very unique map in itself, and so for it to have like a bit of lore attached to it, I wouldn't be surprised.
Right, but like Polaris is like a night like starry thing. So like I don't know if it necessarily has to like tie back to Icarus then, because like I feel like that's like they could have easily tied the English name into Icarus if that was the case.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know.
I don't know if I'm allowed to butt in with any of these to give you guys any clues or hints. Please. So, I was gonna say a lot of the maps have like very different meaning names for foreign languages.
Yeah, it's really exciting. Like how all the maps in the Splatfest all have to do with like various books, if I remember correctly, or movies.
Yeah, it's book references for the shifty stations.
Isn't it like? I think it's like old popular manga in Japanese, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, so I guess the names don't have to necessarily be the same.
I've only been landing like one shot this whole time with the bamboo. I'm sorry, guys. Also.
No,
that's why we're losing. Okay.
That E-leader was like killing me every time I walked near the center.
All right, so Adoran, what is your guess?
My guess is the Ruins being the true one, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to guess which one's true.
I think Ruins is the one. Smokeyard, fine. But I'm gonna go with that one. I also did terrible that match.
All right, Vic, which one do you think is true?
I found the one about Icarus to be the most interesting, so I'm gonna go with that one.
Okay.
I want to go with that one just because like mythology and everything, you know. I feel like I kind of had to.
Mythology.
But I think I'm actually going to go with the first one with the maroon island thing and the peach.
One moment.
Okay. It reminds me, wasn't there a movie called Somebody in the Giant Peach?
Yeah, James and the Giant Peach.
James and the Giant Peach, dang it. Yeah.
Very different from Jack and the Giant Beanstalk.
True, but probably very close too.
Surprise, they're the same. He gets it's like the
BRB for a moment.
Okay. Oh no, Vask is leaving us in the
So Vic set on 3. Artemis is set on 3, and Artemis picks 1, and Adoran picks 3.
Yes.
Okay, so first I'm gonna clear up the Smokeyard. That is very much made up. It was a bit of a stretch.
Sure.
Feels bad, man.
It's okay.
The one about Marooner's Bay. Yeah, that one's true. That's the true one.
Yes.
Dang it!
Yeah.
Really? Rip. That's okay. Do we?
Oh.
So, as a consolation prize, do we know if there's any lore or references to any of these maps, and specifically Ruins of Arcopolis?
Well, that's
So
there's a
yes,
theory video.
well, the first one, it refers to a city in Kazakhstan that had the world's first launch facility.
Okay, but the whole part with like Icarus and all that is
That I made that up.
Oh no! Oh, but that's what enticed me. That's what drew me in.
Although yes, it has the word island at the end of it. I saw that and I'm like, I could spin this to kind of sound like Icarus a little bit.
There you go.
I really enjoyed that one. I'm like, no, that can't be right. I'm not gonna let it be right.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed you guys like to gravitate towards like the cool sounding ones, like the Chinook name and
Yes.
what was the
Because it's
first one?
fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the short-sightedness.
Yeah, a short-sighted steel eel. Now I kind of want to make like a Splatoon fan fiction of a short-sighted steel eel on the island of Icarus with a Chinook that smacks bears with its tail. The steel eel that could.
Wait, are you guys still in the same room?
Yes.
Yeah.
Weird. It just kicked me then.
Oh,
Oh?
no, I guess we're gonna get kicked in a moment.
Oh yeah, that says I
I
can't
guess-
join you guys.
Should we just all leave that so we don't actually like
Yeah.
end
I
up
don't
playing the
think we
game on accident?
can leave.
Nintendo.
I mean, we
News.
could just close the game and escape.
Well, check the news or check the like eShop or something. The fastest way.
Hey,
You don't have to sit
did you
through
know
the
that
news again.
there's stuff in Animal Crossing that's coming out soon, and also Ninjala sending a survey? You can also join the Mario Kart North American Open. Wowie wow!
Hey.
Wait a minute, that's going on soon, like 3
Oh
days.
yeah, we're very stuck here. I'll use
Yeah.
local to disconnect myself.
Vic, this reminds me of the Dynamax raid thing.
Oh,
Oh my god, no, not again.
Where we got
No.
frozen at the Pukumuku.
Oh my god, that was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. You guys remember that?
They weren't here. It was
I'm not even-
it was Vulpixie and
BDP. See.
Little Candy says we're talking about Greek mythology.
Yeah,
Science lesson.
it's all part of the same category. It's learning.
All right, so I have a new password up in the chat.
oh
Okay,
okay.
bet.
I was using
Once
the
you're
old
able to
password.
leave.
No, I left. I think it finally booted everyone. When Vic
No, I kicked myself out.
kicked herself out.
I went tap.
I went scoop.
In other words, I more like
It'll be Vic's turn for the
just
facts
waited a
this
long time.
But first, interjection. Vic, are you ready for dinosaur facts from Michael?
Oh,
Ooh.
I'm always ready for dinosaur facts from Michael. Are you
Dino
kidding me?
Dino
All
facts.
right.
Come on down.
Number 1, Tyrannosaurus rex means king of the lizard eaters. Number 2, T-Rexes was fully covered in feathers. And number 3, T-Rex has amazing eyesight.
Contrary to popular belief, I think maybe.
I think
wonder
number
if
2 is
Yeah, I
correct.
think it's the feathers because that's
Yeah,
one of the like,
yeah.
common misconception things about dinosaurs.
Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo.
Hey, Pixel,
Victoria
don't
Law
skip in
says,
class.
oh, I wish science class was this fun.
Don't we all?
We're-
What you gotta
we're-
do is you gotta pull off what I used to do in school. When I was in school, I would go to always go to Staples with my parents and buy like an obscene amount of those like different colored gel pens.
Yes.
I was like that kid that would like
Mhm.
color their notes like for no in
Aw.
4 different colors for every class.
You have a pencil pouch that's like literally stuffed to the brim with all the different
Yes!
gel pen
I
colors.
still have it in my room.
Okay, so
I
Vic,
still have all my own pens.
as a professional writing utensil connoisseur,
Mhm.
what is better, to have a pencil pouch full of gel pens or like that one pen with all of like the different colors in the little clicky top?
Oh, we got a stream
Oh,
snipe.
we got
I found
sniped by
friends.
Nettie. Hello.
I will
Oh,
say no. A multitude of gel pens is way
Mhm.
better because
Yes.
like you can become very sad if a couple of the colors stop working in your funny
That's
spring
true.
pen. Or honestly, it's just that you can lose the singular multicolored pen, and I was very good at misplacing stuff, and I still am to this day. Whereas if you have like the ton of gel pens, if you misplace a couple of them, you'll be like, oh darn, now I can't continue to do these notes in Staples blue and also in like maroon brown. But
Staples blue.
dude, there's this one very specific periwinkle-y blue
that
I loved. I absolutely is my favorite blue. I have one in my bag right now, but. Oh, you body blocked my shot! Oh no!
Apparently, we're wrong about the T-Rex fact. It just has good eyesight. That was the correct one. The other stuff was made up.
Oh, Vasco, I don't know. You might want to jump out of there, Vasco.
The phrasing was fully covered, wasn't it? I guess it wasn't fully covered.
Yeah.
It had a little bit of feathers. I feel like it definitely had some.
Perhaps.
All right. Now, keep in mind we are outranged. We want to make sure we move in slowly so we don't get clapped by the one behind us, actually.
Yes.
Oops, that was not the one I expected.
The one that was on
Oh,
top.
no, Vasco, don't go in yet. Oh, you got one.
no.
I would say back out. If you jump out, we can all move in together. That might work a little better. Oh, Vasco. Oh, but we're out there yet, Vasco!
Well, I took out 2 of them.
But I can't fight the pro. It's okay. I'll fight them. Or try.
Like, you have a bamboozler. You can fight everything.
Yeah, but I haven't played bamboo in a hot minute. I'm like warming back up into it.
Oh, that's a stinger.
Who needs warm up
scary,
with
right?
bamboo? You just tab ZR and kill stuff.
If only it was that easy.
Crystal was saying distressed Vic is a mood.
I feel this on a personal level.
No, please! Oh, the bomb got me. Oh, it's 2-on-2. You might be able to at least cap. Oh no, Aki! Aki, no! Aki asked me motion -5? No? Well, I'm not sticking a bamboo for motion -5.
I think I have.
We are not using that one.
I'm pretty sure I have mine as +5 for both of them.
+5?
Can you hop up, please?
I'm a very low sensitivity person.
Oh yeah, no, I have all this.
Wouldn't that be
sensitivity.
high, actually?
On 3. I'll have to
I'm on
check.
+4, if I remember correctly.
So many autobombs.
Yes.
I'm not landing my shots!
I'm not
Okay,
on
well,
top
that
of
was a
stuff.
close-up one.
Nope.
Is there still one behind us, or are we good
Yes,
back
there
there?
is.
Oh,
They're
we're
on
not
top.
good back there.
They're on.
Can they drop, please? Can they drop, please?
Can you come down?
Oh, nice.
Oh,
they're still up there, aren't they?
I tried to fight.
Unfortunately.
Oh, the
It's
missiles
okay.
got him.
No, they're not. They're gone.
Nice.
No, they're not. Gotta cap it. Cap it.
That he might be sneaky, but I have a Clash Blaster.
Hey! Did you love Flash? Woo! I don't like the Stingray, though.
No feathers because they were so big.
Nice. I took away all their paint, even though I couldn't hit them. Ah! Yeah. Yeah, get them. Get them good. Ah, rip. That bomb could have gotten them, rip. Oh, Artemis. There's a funny friend.
Get him, Marty.
Ooh,
Good job.
nice.
Good job.
I think we're getting one. He thinks.
We still have a lot of buffer to go through.
Oh, I was waiting patiently for them to drop. Oopsie. Hello, Amber. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome to the stream.
What is y'all's favorite ice creams?
Yes. Good
I am
question.
No,
very
winning.
much a cookie dough person.
Yeah! It's easy, and they almost always have it.
Exactly.
Unless
That
you
being
go
said,
somewhere where the cookie dough is in high demand, and then
like the grocery store outlet that I normally go to, like it's like more of an East Coast thing, I think. Like over, they have like their own like ice cream stuff, like, and they have a sherbet. It's called like Twisted
the
Cactus.
rain.
I don't know what flavors are in it.
Twisted Cactus?
It's just really good, and that's like one of my
Interesting.
favorite things. Yeah, the name's it's called Twisted Cactus Sherbet.
that sounds if it's a sherbet, does it have like a nice fruity taste to it?
Oh yes, absolutely. It's like there's like strawberry. I want to say lime. It's been a while since I've had it, so I don't remember what it all has.
Nice. On me.
Well, mint chocolate
That
chip
one.
is superior. I don't know
Understandable.
about that.
Decent choice. I feel like if I can't get cookie dough, I'll err to the side of like various vanilla things with other things put inside of it.
Yeah, I just
Hey.
like plain ice cream. Good game, guys. Good game.
GG's
All right,
friends.
I gotta swap to the -5.
Oh, what weapon are you gonna go with that? Or is it your choice? Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, you know what? I wasn't given a weapon. Also, I missed Michael's dono before, but I'm glad that you did get to tell your story facts to other people. They were sniffing around for that science.
Speaking of science, Vic.
Prickly pear, blood orange, and marula fruit is apparently what the twisted cactus is.
Oh, prickly pear is a fun fruit.
Ooh.
Prickly pear?
I've never
Has
had.
a lot
Can
of
you eat prickly pear? Is that an edible one?
Yes, it has a lot of seeds in it, but it's good. You can just juice it if you don't want to bother with the seeds. High fiber though.
I have +5 for
smoothie.
everything.
I'm gonna go back down to -5, and I'm just gonna swap to like Zap.
I'm on
That's all I
5
can
as well.
paint everything.
Walk and talk, man.
Eh.
Range-ish.
Yeah.
All right, Vic, what are
There
your
we
facts?
go. All right. So I wasn't prepared to give a extremely long spiel in the form of Vasco, but
No, Vic,
I
you're
am.
okay. I'm an overachiever. It's okay.
No. Your spiel was very entertaining. I did enjoy it very much. Entertaining. Okay. So we're playing. We enjoyed a Squid Game, correct?
Correct.
What if I didn't say anything about squids at all and I focused only on the octopi? Because octopi have much cooler and more interesting facts, in my opinion.
Why though? Well, you just answered the why.
Superior cephalopod beans.
I mean, I do have the copy paste from the internet that tells why octopi changed color, which I'm sure a lot of people here may know how octopi change color, but people that don't know, the way that octopi do that, they're magical. They got special cells. They're called chromatophores. Basically, these chromatophores are attached to the nerves of the octopi. So it's not the octopi, like the octopi makes the conscious choice to change color, right? But it's the nervous system itself that actually is making that color change happen.
So it's not just a skin thing.
Okay.
Like it's an actual like.
It's not just a skin thing. It's its brain being like, hey, you're gonna change color now to match this rock, or you might die to the funny little predator that's like right there. LOL XD, please. Sorry, the octopi died.
The rock got us.
No, the rock got us? No, wait.
Almost.
But now-
I just made a password with the password blocker now on stream.
Do you know by chance,
We're good.
Vic, is the nervous system controlling it, and is it like a conscious decision, you think? Like, do they know if it's from the squid says, I will do this now? Or is it just from like...
Apps and modes have changed.
Just as okay.
No, our points!
I'm gonna keep the same password.
Do you want to do Salmon Run instead? Because it's Clam Blitz now?
Oh, we can do 7.
Man, what a shame. What a shame if we did a couple of salmon runs, huh? Dang.
Too bad.
Darn.
Well, we got some really cool salmon run facts.
It's Clam Blitz. I'm fine doing salmon run here.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh
good.
boy, it's Glooga and Hydra in there. Ooh,
Yeah, Hydra!
boy.
Hydra propaganda. I love Hydra.
I will take that over Clam Lead.
Absolutely.
That's fair. Oh, did you know? This is completely unrelated to
Same
the octopi thing beforehand, by the way, which was not all my facts. I was just explaining how color changing works because half of my questions are about color changing.
Okay.
But did you know that Oatmeal Dome updated his website? So there's like more rotations again.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Who?
So now we have the there's a website that has all the salmon run rotations up to like the end of next month or whatever. But as the time grew closer, they did a little refresh, and now they got the entire year again. Yay!
Yeah, great to see ahead.
I always just kind of check in game when that happens. I don't plan that far ahead.
I mean, I think it's helpful if you're looking for like if you want to know when the next golden rotation is and stuff like that.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
But I've had friends.
I won't spoil when that is, but there is one eventually.
Spoiler thing? Or people just like want to wait and see? You know?
Yeah, some people don't want to know. So like I usually don't mention like when things are happening. Unless it's like a week away, and I'll be like, "Wow, guys, this salmon run is really close. New to a stream." Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, like if we get the 4 golden weapons, that's
Beautiful.
a good time to
always
try to
fun.
reach 999 if you haven't done it.
Mhm.
Quad sloshers. Let's go.
There you go.
No,
oh
no.
gosh, Grisco sloshers. I
Yeah,
mean,
it's
I
a
like
bad-
I love the Grisco sloshers, but 4 of them at the same time is kind of rough.
No ink, no turf.
Only belief.
Only destruction.
Only destruction.
Only destruction of our mental sanity, I think.
Yay.
Speaking of slashing.
Alright, Vic, what's
Wait,
your
you got Hydra
next
first.
fact?
Oh, I forgot I'm on -5.
Oh no! You're like, why are these boogers
Uh-oh.
so slow? Oh no.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh
Oh look, it's a drizzler.
Hmm.
no. Oh boy. All right. Well, we can at least talk about facts. Facts
There
are
you
very good.
Yes.
Facts are very good. So we're talking about all those funny little color changes, right?
Yep.
So into the
Chromatophore.
water I go because I can't swim on +5 it seems. But so you know that it's part of their nervous system. So obviously, octopi can do that from birth.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
So
Right?
even as like little kiddos, little squiddos?
Yeah. So octopi
Mhm.
can do that from birth, meaning they can change color pretty quickly, right?
Right.
Right.
Now you gotta wonder what color are they? What color are they when they're born? Mayhaps they're red. You can find out
Red?
later if that is true or not.
Okay.
Very interesting fact.
So that's
Because,
the first fact?
So
Baby
they're
Yep.
red when
Yeah,
they're
they-
born?
yes, baby octopi are red when they're born. Here's another little to include on this little baby fact. Did you know that mother octopi they pretty much spend all of their the last parts of their living days taking care of their eggs until they hatch, and then they die soon afterward?
For a specific reason.
Because they sit there and make sure the eggs are all good. They sit there making sure they stay well ventilated. As weird as that sounds,
Mhm.
they want to make sure the water going around is good. Oh, I can't even. Oh, we gotta get one egg in. No, I can't get around to it.
I got it. I
Oh
got
my
it.
god, that's good.
Oh my, we got a raid.
Oh, hello.
Hello, friends.
Thank you
Rating
for
Red
Pixie.
Calvasco.
It's
We love to see
Pixie.
it.
Hi,
Welcome.
Pixie. Hopefully
Oh,
no
I hate
deaths
Julius.
during your Nuzlocke.
I hate Julius.
I'm really struggling to turn my controller here. So yeah, first fact: octopi red when born.
Hmm.
Second fact: mother octopi die when eggs are hatched.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the chromatophores?
And Hoenn,
And
thank you for
the
raid.
third fact:
Here we go.
we love and appreciate Hoenn. Heck yeah.
What's your third
Man.
fact, Vic?
Third fact is that now these chromatophores come in a number of colors, but you have to wonder, what colors can they turn? You've probably seen videos of octopi turning red, of octopi turning brown, of octopi turning yellow. But maybe octopi, even though in Splatoon they can, maybe octopi can't really turn purple.
Well, you see, if they're on the alpha team, then they're pink. But then if they're on the Bravo team, then they're blue.
Exactly. There you go. Octopi can't turn
There's
purple.
so many fly fish over on the grates.
Oh wait, we have no eggs. I haven't been focusing on the game at all.
Oh, Vasco.
Thank you.
Oh, and a stinger.
Oh, I got bounced off. I tried to escape, but he said no.
Oh, our friends are very not alive. Well,
Welcome, Bowen. Welcome, Nutty.
Where are they not alive at?
all the way on the right-hand side by the dock.
I saw the shot from downtown, the long half-court shot with an inkjet. Good try, though.
So we've got
All right.
octopi are
So
red when born.
octopi are born red. Octopi cannot turn purple, and octopi parents die instantly when their babies are born.
And which one is the true fact?
I will
Which
tell
one's
you that first of all, octopi are not. Oh wait, I didn't give you guys time. People that answer
Wait,
the
yeah,
question
yeah,
right.
hold on. I didn't answer, Vic.
Yeah. Wait.
Octopi are not. Just kidding.
I want to say one is true. That they're born red. I feel like I've seen a documentary where baby octopi are reddish. And I feel like that's their default color. They go red. That's their default.
Gotcha.
And so I know other species. I think it's penguins. I'm getting confused with. But I think penguins like will like basically starve themselves to hatch eggs, and I don't think they die afterwards. But I could be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's 2 dualies in this rotation? Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, twice the
Low
chance
tide,
of
by the
fun.
way. Low tide.
And Vic still hasn't changed settings.
I'm gonna change after this one, I swear.
I've been through the torture. So I may or may not be doing my little science factoids on the differences between octopi, octopus, and squid. So I kind of know a little bit of information already, and I'm probably gonna go with the.
Then I'm gonna guess before you do. Just I'm gonna go with the mothers. The mothers died, unfortunately. Okay. I have like in my head. Wait, I have an egg. There. I'm gonna die while I do this.
Here's an alternative fun and true fact from the chat. Octo says that octopi actually have 9 brains because each tentacle is operated independently.
Cool.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't know that.
That's pretty cool.
Octopi are.
That's a lot of
crazy
brains.
smart. That's a big bomb.
Yeah, they're really wild. Yeah, no, that's a big bomb. Oh, Timber Flame moment. Timber Flame, I'll yell at you in just a second. Ooh, get out of here. Not telling Timber Flame to get out of here. Just saying because of the bomb that I was dealing with. All right, so we've all made our fun little choices.
Yes.
Wait, what did Aderon go with?
Or maybe not so fun little choices, given the
Given the
what did Aderon go
implications
with?
of the answers.
I went with the mum. Mamma mia.
Mommy.
All right. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this in order of false, moving on to true.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh. All right. So first one, we're gonna go with the one that's the most false, and that is the idea of octopi not being able to turn purple because they can indeed turn purple.
Hey. Yay.
Yep.
Excellent.
I have video, but I will save that video because it'll be even more important in a moment. Because second thing is that octopi, when they're born, even though it is only for a very short period of time, they are clear. They're not red.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Here's glass.
So what happens is when octopi come out of their eggs, finally,
Yes.
they actually react automatically to the pressure change of coming out of their eggs and change color as a reaction. But
That's
they're
cool.
clear until they come out. So they don't always like turn the same color when they pop out. It depends on their environment.
Oh man. So the one I saw where it came out reddish, or where reddish is
It's
babies.
just because of their
was-
environment.
You saw it
The
2 seconds
Mediterranean.
later.
You saw it 2
No,
seconds
like
too
the
late.
change is like almost instantaneous, but
That's
it
cool.
like it still is a change that takes like
Yeah.
a little like a couple of seconds to actually like take effect, which is really neat to like watch video of it. And then when we're in between this match, I will share the video that I saw
Ooh,
of
okay.
the most purple one that I could find.
Sure.
It's still a little closer to black, but it's not like a pure black. And you know what? The video claims that it's purple, so I'm going with the fact that it's purple. I trust
If that
the
kiddo says
aquarium.
it's purple,
The
it's
internet.
purple.
I trust
The internet has spoken.
I trust the internet. That's why every source on the internet I saw also said that the mama does die taking care of those darn eggs.
Yeah.
They burn all their energy to take care of those eggies, and then they never leave that spot. Baby octopi, after they're born, they just go off on their own. They
They're
rise up
orphans?
to the surface. Yeah, they rise to the surface to feed on whatever little tiny animals they can possibly find. Basically, they live without a mama. Even though they'll hatch like 50 plus eggs. They all are alone. Oh, you should probably just stay alive.
Alone?
Vasco.
Help.
We gotcha. We gotcha, Chief.
Yeah.
Speaking of alone, Vasco, come back.
There you go. There's the video for you guys, and I'm gonna throw it on my screen for 2 seconds and hope that we don't
No.
lose in the time that I throw it on my screen. Screen.
I'm gonna have to like do it after this.
We're gonna push
Look at
this.
this
Vic and I
guy
are super
go!
distracted.
Wow! Look at him go!
Look at him go.
I'll show it again. Here he comes out of the eggy.
Is it low tide?
He's going.
Oh, it's low
It's
tide,
low
Vic.
tide.
going
Is anybody else out here?
Oh, okay.
Hello? Is this thing
Okay.
on?
I'm going.
Can anyone hear? I
I
need a bigger gun.
need a bigger gong.
I showed it to my stream so they could see the baby pop on out, and I put the link in our in our Discord as well, so you guys can peek it.
I wish I could hit
Oh,
you.
the sponsor of today's video is us. Science.
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 Sponsoring
We sponsored
life.
ourselves.
Sponsoring a life. One fun factoid at a time.
No, I'm not gonna leak my IP address while I'm sharing my screen.
What? What is happening?
I don't know, there's a lot of death going
I
right here on
panicked
the
Stingray and
basket.
it didn't really work out.
Oh, it's wave 3.
We have an obscene amount of eggs at least, so hopefully we can.
Oh, we gotta deliver them. That is,
That's the
Oh, I
that's
hate
the
this.
issue.
and
so
there's
much
an obscene amount
sensitivity.
of stingers on.
I know, and I don't have my raise because I burned the last one getting shoved off the map. That's why I screamed earlier.
Oh, that's a rip.
Oh, say
Okay,
hello.
no, wait, I got this. I got this.
Throw a
Oh,
bomb if
my bomb
you
didn't hit. Let's go.
can.
All right,
It
there
hit
you
me,
go.
it hit me.
There you
We're
go.
good.
There you
Got one
go.
of those
Yes.
things.
Oh, yeah, yes. Ah, yes.
We survived the triple stingray.
After all, stingrays do spawn more often.
They do spawn more.
It's fun more often in warmer climates.
And steelios are blind, but because they're on low tide, they just knew exactly where to go by sensory.
We win. Science win. Calamari says, true fact, squid and octopi are very smart and can squeeze through small holes. I don't know if you saw my previous message. I did not, but now I saw. I know while I was looking for information that they say that octopi or octopuses, depending on your preference,
What?
can actually go through.
They totally turned green. I mean, red. They totally turned red. What?
Are you watching the video now?
I feel cheated, Vic.
I'm gonna take your word
No,
for it.
it's close.
They're like white clear, and then like 5 seconds later, they turn red. As soon as they escape their egg, they're like, "We're red now."
We're red
Mhm.
now.
Vic,
But
go
they're
fix your
clear
sensitivity.
First. Oh.
Oh, look at him! Whoa! Look at him go!
Right? Look at the little baby.
Little
He's so powerful.
Good way to like.
This is what it looks like when
screen
a player
quickly.
0 comes up. Level 1.
Hi, Bookie. Also, no, I did not like that very much, Aki. I'm gonna very happily go back to +4.
Bookie?
Loki.
Bookie's over in Adiron's chat.
Loki.
Love
Okay.
Bookie.
We're looking at
All
Squid's
right, there we go.
first swims, or first colors, I suppose.
I had Adran's chat up, but one of my
Really?
hotkeys closed it for some reason.
Rip.
Yeah.
Surviving.
What was it?
Also, don't
Control
worry,
Shift T?
Clover. We'll be going for a while. I keep getting asked, when's the stream gonna end? I'm assuming like we'll probably go to like 10:30, 11.
I mean, we have a lot more
I
facts
have
to go
I
through,
have
so.
to end by 10:30 because I have to go.
Okay.
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 I'll probably keep going after that, but I think we can get all the stuff squeezed in.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if we can't, just a quick
If
fire
need
like
be, I can always
lightning
continue with you for a little bit to do PBs and stuff.
Yeah. Same. I don't gotta.
Yeah, I just have to like stop whatever
Mhm.
we're doing by.
Oh no,
10:30,
it's
just,
okay.
Like, I don't want to go to work. I want to stay here and do science.
Go and work.
Okay, Dad. Fine.
Get out of here.
So, what is the special C in Vic Vallon?
Oh, so the special C is actually European currency. It's actually it's a leftover artifact from my times in competitive Splatoon. My last team that I was on, Cataclysm. Basically our team tag was that and then a capital M. But I didn't really want to be Vic Viam, so I just took the euro and slapped it on, and I was like, this works, right? And they were like, yeah, that works. I played with Cataclysm for about like 15, 16 months, and then I was like, okay, guys, I'm gonna work on changing jobs and stuff, so I need time to like prepare for changing jobs, and also I really wanna, because my schedule literally until about like the late last fall was Vic goes to work, Vic comes home from work, Vic streams, Vic, and then Vic plays with her competitive team until she goes to bed, or Vic goes to work, Vic plays with her competitive team, and then Vic streams until Vic goes to bed. It was literally like that almost like every day of the week. So I was like, maybe for my sanity, I should stop doing that.
Just
And
maybe.
rinse and repeat.
But dude, I love my team so much. Cataclysm is great. Like if I ever was gonna play with people again, I probably would just play with them, like to sub an attorney.
Yep.
But I haven't played in anything like really competitive in a while. I love them very much. And they're still thriving! Even though I left, they have like new people on their team and stuff. In love. See you later, Mello. Thank you for chilling out with us.
Hello.
Admittedly, question mark. Sorry, I cut you off there.
Stupid small fry.
I think I was saying, admittedly, this round was painful, but it's okay. We're doing fine.
This isn't going too bad yet. I can always change your grillers, but
As you were saying?
Man. This is wave 1. I ain't risking this biscuit. It's fine.
I will be here all night. Local funny comedian Victoria Vian at your service.
Funny-eyed woman. Hello.
One predicts. It isn't going so bad.
She's lurking in all the chats now.
Hello, friend.
He love a lurky book. Wait, why did I burn both my bomb rushes this time? That was dumb.
Sorry, I'm just leaving. I'm running.
You know, it'll maybe keep us safe. Ow! It did not keep me safe.
And good
God,
morning.
I wish I had my replay going when that happened just now.
Big
This isn't going that bad.
This is going fine.
Like,
2 seconds later.
just like record scratch, things were not going fine.
I'm glad you guys are enjoying the show, by the way. I know we're not talking to the chat as much, but I know people are having fun and enjoying
we
things.
appreciate you guys in chat. Just saying.
These are armies face.
Also, Vic, was that your only fact?
That was my game of facts. Yes, I did not
Okay.
prepare more than one.
That is acceptable because it is. Let me tell you, it's hard to make.
I must say, I appreciate fun squid factors.
I'm so
But then also-
I don't know. Like, I think I'm explaining these things are well, and I'm like, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I got you.
Okay.
It sounds like they need to wait until my Q&A. Ha 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 ha!
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna get that out on time this week. I swear.
Nice,
I was looking at like the days of the week, and I was like, oh, this is the last Thursday of the month in a couple of days, huh? Sweats and not having really started much of the Q&A yet. We'll make this work.
Wait, what?
That
A
is a
timely
mood.
Q&A? What's that like?
Like, cause I was like, I had things all planned out really well. I was like, oh yeah, what I'll do is I'll upload on like
Oh, there's
Tuesday,
three
aka
stuff.
today. I'll upload the Q&A on Thursday. I'll upload something else on Thursday. Well, tomorrow is Wednesday, and I've uploaded nothing yet this week. So you know what that
Not yet.
means? It's time to start condensing the content down or make a sacrifice. We'll find out which one that is in a couple of days. We do not have we do not have the eggies. Oh, these
There's a
Philios
lot
are
of
busy like
density over here.
canoodling with each other, and I
Do you
can't
want to dance? Oh. Said, would you like to dance inside of each other?
Oh no!
I have a Q&A
I would like them
video
not to do that.
I've been like making for like making in quotation marks since like a year and a half at this point. Because like when I hit 500 subs on YouTube, I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do a Q&A as a musical.
Oh, yeah.
And then I hit
Dude, Q&A
then I hit
is so
1,000, and it's still not done. And so
Yeah.
here I am.
Aw.
I at least have the because at 1,000 I added in like Splatoon challenges because I'm like, well, I feel bad for not having put this out anytime recently.
Yeah.
So I have the challenges. So I have the footage I need. I just need to like actually make the music part of it. Because of course I can't just do like a normal Q&A video. I have to like make it like a song parody Q&A. And
You see what I do is
that's why it hasn't
for-
come out.
rip. For simplicity these days, what I usually do is I just have like Splatoon gameplay in the background. I'll have each like image of the question like fly up onto the screen, and I'll have it slowly like fade out while I answer the question. And then I'll like sprinkle in cat videos and other things and like little images in between to make it an enjoyable watching experience, even if it's not like going crazy the whole time. A lot of my recent Q&As have been very bare bones in the editing, and I would love to fix that. But when the Q&A is 20 minutes long, changing it from bare bones to constantly crazy the whole time is a difference of 5 hours.
Right.
So if I want the Q&A to come out at least at the end of the month, then I can't always make that happen because I am bad at planning.
And editing takes time.
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh.
This is
Also,
what
yes,
happens when you
Clover.
put too
I
much
am
in a
family
video.
friendly.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you fall into the water instantly. That's what happens. They're like the planning demons come out. They go, "What? You thought that you could get your video out on time? Not today." And then you just implode instantly.
This is exactly what they sound like because Vic has heard them.
Yeah,
In
like,
fact,
so-
we've all heard them.
Like
We know
Oh,
exactly
God.
what they sound like.
I plan on condensing this down into like a video, like so like people can get the full like
Have fun.
just this, yeah,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
like,
Enjoy.
exactly with all
Go
these
for it.
with all these breaks in between for sure. But I'm like, cool. How long is that gonna be when that's out?
Do we unbreak
You
now?
see what you should be doing now is you should be like either time stamping this as you go, or have like what I do is like
That'd
I'll
be
have
the
like a
easy
notepad
route.
open, and what I'll do is I'll just write down the things that I thought were funny while I'm like streaming,
Sure.
with the hopes that I can kind of vaguely remember where it was. If I look at the VOD within a couple of days, if a couple of weeks goes by, I am just it's GG's.
Yeah,
The
it's
video's
too
probably
late.
not coming out.
Memory.
I mean,
No longer
like,
available.
I have, like, I mean, I was mainly gonna add just like the sciencey portions. I might throw in a couple of the other stuff in between, but I'll figure that out. Like, it's only gonna be a like 2-hour VOD to go through. That's not gonna be that bad. I can kind of scrub.
Ask
through that.
Squidman. Ask Squidman about how he feels about editing VODs with all of us talking at the same time. If you put the subtitles in and the funny pictures, then it changes from like a few hour foray to, oh god, this
A
is
few
gonna
days.
take all
Oh,
week.
I'm aware. I am
Entire-
very much aware.
I think to that point.
Nerdy
it
guy
also-
says, what is this time management that you're talking about?
What is this management you speak of? I know not of it.
Although I did hear that.
I was also going
over
to say that.
on Skillshare. No, I wish I was.
Oh,
Ooh,
if only.
very much so.
Every
Dude,
time I
I've
get
like
one of
I've
those-
like figured out everything about like my green screen and stuff. Like speaking of
Yeah.
Skillshare, all on my own. When I could have like maybe taken advantage of tutorials when I understand it. Instead of what happens half the time I use it is I learn new tricks on screen as we go, and everyone
Yes.
watches me as I technical difficulty my
As you
way
fade
through
in
various
and out.
shenanigans.
That's the best
Yeah,
part.
I need more lights. I only have one ring light, and I realize that doesn't work because my basement just isn't bright enough where I am for me to be like fully illuminated. So like I'll always like fade into the green screen a little bit if I'm not wearing like a very obviously like different colored shirt. Like whenever I wear like yellow or blue, it gets kind of funny. And like I remember for the charity stream, I was wearing
Oh,
different
yeah.
like orangey yellow sweaters the whole time because they were fun and comfy. And I kept like getting like eaten by my green screen the whole time, especially when it got like darker in the day because
Yum,
I
yum,
forgot, hey, you know what? It's the middle of the winter. So most of my stream it's gonna be very dark down here, probably unless I have all the lights on. Also, owie, I kind of threw that on accident.
Yeah,
Invisible.
like, I got
okay.
I got a key light at PAX. So and like I have it
Ooh,
on,
nice.
like I have it on now, but like 'cause it's very bright to like look at a screen with that there. I'm not using the green screen, so I don't feel that much of a need to use it at the moment.
It's also nice. You can, if you're using Schlabs or Streamlabs, you can also go to the properties of the webcam, and usually you can change the white balance, and the white balance plays a huge role in how your green screen chroma keys and also how you look. Oh, for the longest time, I looked like an orange. I looked like I had taken like an orange spray tan. If you look back at like old videos, because I had no idea the white balance was a thing, but I had just turned everything up to like make the chroma key work. Like whatever made myself like successfully cut out, I was like, fine, do it. But oh my gosh, I looked like an orange straight from Florida. It was so bad. Oh man. So things you learn.
Well, shall we get back into the science?
Yes, I have
Sure.
a trivia-ish number for you guys so you can determine who goes first.
Yeah, right. Because I couldn't do
Ooh.
it because otherwise I'd be cheating.
Yes.
Otherwise, I mean,
so,
if you need, I also have D&D dice. Like pull those at.
Oh,
Oh,
I have plenty
funny.
of D&D dice. Let me tell you.
Fair.
I bought one of those pound of dice bags, and I still bought more
Yo!
dice.
Dude, well stocked, literally.
I have a whole Pokemon collector's tin filled with dice. And then some.
Oh, nice.
right-
I have
actually-
a
it's
tin
actually right
full
here
of,
on
knockoff Pokemon figurines.
That's my dice. That's my dice
Ooh,
container.
Thanks, ASMR.
Like,
Oh, I
nice.
fell through like
Yeah.
the 2 inches of grate.
Oh, I like that part. Oh, hi. Good morning.
Hello.
All right, Vasco. What's the trivia
All right.
question for Aderon and I?
It's actually very appropriate because we're doing Salmon Run, and Salmon Run has the Grisco weapons, the most broken weapons in the game. One of them kind of reminds me of the Clash Blaster, the Grisco Blaster. How many shots can a Grisco Blaster fire in a full ink tank?
Ooh. I'm pretty sure
7.
Ooh. I think it's only like, I think it's lower than that. I think it's only like 5. It's either 4 or 5. It's very low.
Hopefully it's not 6.
I remember.
Do I repeat the question?
Yeah,
I
you
feel
should
like-
repeat the question, Vasco. I think they mixed up
The
their weapons here.
Grisco Blaster.
Oh, not Slosher. Oh. Wait. The blaster that goes chunk, 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 chunk.
Oh, that does go.
The one that reminds me
Yeah.
of the Clash Blaster.
Okay, sorry, I was thinking Slosher.
I'll go 11.
Have a good night, real cat. We appreciate you.
What about you? How to run?
Like that thing fires off like a candy thing.
Crackle.
No, it's got to be more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's got to be like 15 or so at least.
All right.
What did this
The
guess?
11.
Oh, 15. Yeah, easy.
All right. The correct answer is 33.
Oh my god!
That much?
Okay. I figured it was higher, so I went at least higher than Artemis. But good lord, the thing fires up like bing, 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 bing.
I didn't
Yep.
think it was that much.
Flash blaster.
Each shot only uses up 3% of its ink tank, so it could fire 33 shots and still have 1% of its ink tank left.
That makes more sense.
I don't know
Okay.
how I lived.
But
for
it
all
can't
that
fire
way.
off that last one.
Thank you for clarifying, Vic, because I was like, oh, Slosher, easy. It's very low.
Well,
Yeah, I was
Slosher's
like,
like 4,
this
I
sounds
think.
very...
Or,
I was like, y'all really lowballing it.
The answer is some. With the charger, it's like, is it 4 or 8 for the charger?
The Charger is 6. The
Oh.
Slosher is 4.
Answer, yes.
answer yes. It shoots stuff. And
Pew,
See you
pew.
later,
we
Raphael.
need eggs. We need eggs. Deliver those eggs.
Yeah, okay.
you're having
Alright,
a
we're
party.
going.
All right, but Adoran, you get to decide.
Oh, wait, I got this. No more party. Yeah,
Good job, Vic.
thank you. Also, Timberflame, this is super duper belated, but thank you so much for choosing a member on the stream. We appreciate you very much. Timberflame was funny and sent me a DM the other day where she was like, "Hey Vic, what if I happen to have drawn like a bunch of sprites? Would I be allowed to send those
What?
to you?" And I was like, what do you mean? What did you do? And they were like, "Yeah, what if I just emailed you these goods right now?" And then they just emailed me a bunch of goods, and I was like, "Oh, now I owe you significantly, my friend. Here's a Vic Vion, I owe you." Like I was very surprised. They have been practicing the Splatfest art style. I wanted to use me for practice. So now I have a significant chunk of face sprites that I must find a use for because
That
they're
is-
lovely.
Very Q&A. Huh?
They're very cute.
Q&A, Vic?
Oh, for the that could be good for that.
Alright, so Adoran, would you like to go first or second for your...
I will go first, so we do this thingy. Because I don't know how long my facts are gonna take. Like I don't know how much content it's gonna cover. Because it's to explain a little bit too. We are shifting, by the way, in our little science cephalopod podcast here. We're shifting from a 2 truths and a lie system to we're just doing a little bit of like, imagine like a science fair kind of thing. So me and
I
Artemis
learned a
have
fact, and I got to tell you about this fact thing.
Yes. We have like a science fair kind of thing, and we have our little podium. We're gonna share some stuff. So,
And make sure you ding the mic before you start. You gotta like boom boom.
the little intro music.
Intro music.
So I ended up going with what is the differences and what are the major differences between octolings or octopuses in IRL, octopuses versus squids. What are the major differences? And I will explain all the doodads after I get shot by a stinger.
I'm gonna go fix that real quick so that you don't get shot by more stingers. Oh
Right.
shoot,
I'm thinking
there were
of
more
a
stingers
problem.
than I thought there were. Oh no, they have friends. Never mind.
Back up. Thank you, Artemis.
I tried.
I think you did just-
At least it's
I'm
wave
unstoppable.
3.
Yeah, true. We
Oh,
won't lose
there's
any
all-
point.
There is not a lot of eggs here. Artemis!
Comes you to accept the way they are. GG's.
That was just hectic.
This is not primarily a PB stream. We will do PBs after we get through all the science.
Yeah.
All the science facts. All the science. So back in the day, I'm pretty sure that at one point, whether this was Splatoon 1 or Splatoon 2, they had a Octolings versus Inklings Splatfest, if I remember correctly, or Squids
Splatoon
versus
2. Yep.
Squids versus Octopus, I believe.
Yeah.
I think it was a 1-year anniversary of that.
Oh, okay.
It was around
So,
that time.
well, if we turn back time and we go back to those days, you would find that octopuses and squids have a couple things in common, but then they also have a couple big differences too. Let's start with the things that you also see in Splatoon. So, for example, the suction cups are only on the inside of the tentacles with squids, and that pairs up with what we also find IRL as well. But for the most part, octopuses, while they do have suction cups on kind of the peripheral of the tentacles, it's actually incorrect for me to say tentacles. Octopuses have just arms for the most part. These arms aren't really used for locomotion. They're more just for grabbing and kind of like scuttling along the bottom of the ocean floor or wherever they're at. Octopuses primarily just kind of float along the seabed, and they eat crustaceans and shellfish and whatnot. So Sheldon better watch out if he says the wrong thing.
Boy!
Boy, talks too much, he's gonna find himself not talking at all. Oopsie.
No!
I hear a threat.
I hear a threat
I don't like
forming.
the threat.
But either way, so
That's the plot of Little Sploosh of Horrors.
Little sploosh of horse. Oh no. Oh no. In contrast to octopuses, though, the squids they'll have a couple tentacles, but then they'll also have some arms. The arms, specifically, similar to an octopus, are there for grabbing food and collecting it. And mostly food for squids consists of shrimp and fish and other things that they find out in the wide ocean. And they will grab said stuff with the arms that they have. Now, usually when so those are the differences not only in the food types, but then also their appendages. Because while octopuses will only be able to crawl along the ground and just kind of like float along the bottom, squids, on the other hand, these tentacles that they have, they're able to like go whoosh, and they're able to jet themselves through the water at a very high speed. And in fact, some of them will have, in addition to those tentacles and arms, they'll also have little fins as well. And the fins will help them with propulsion as well as navigation. So they have like little rudders to help them swim faster. And then another.
Do you think that when octopi do their super jumping in game, that's not scientifically accurate compared to squids?
Well, here's the thing, Vic. Do you think that maybe the scientific explanation of octopi being able to super jump is that their arms are just so strong that they can yeet themselves off the ground and they don't need fins to support themselves? They can just knee them as they are?
Oh my god! I feel like that's like a kind of thing you'd see like Mocha draw. Have you ever seen Mocha's like
Yes,
really
Mocha's
inkling?
spots. She would draw something of the sorts of like strong octo and just like flying off the ground by the power of their own strength. That's exactly right. Well, let's continue down that line, shall we? So if, for example, we wanted to continue with that, octolings would just have like really strong arms that they would push themselves off with. However, I would say that in Splatoon, when you have super jumping, that idea is actually correct, because in a couple cases, with the tentacles and with their like jet propulsion, squids usually have a kind of they kind of have a vacuole, or a maybe like a sac, you might say, where they will fill it with water and kind of just like shoot it out like a water balloon. So that water balloon jet propulsion kind of system is what they use to move very quickly. So super jumping isn't all that scientifically inaccurate or impossible. Like they would actually do something like that in life, which is kind of cool. Now, octopuses, on the other hand, as we've already said, they're kind of stuck. But
they're doing their best.
It makes sense gaming.
That's why. So that's why.
I mean, they could have like an alternative. What if they like take their tentacles, like grab a rock, like keep one arm attached, and go whoop,
and like help themselves.
Maybe that's too big brained though for an octopus. But did you have like 8 of them or whatever? Remember we learned earlier about like the 9 brain?
Octopi are very smart. I could see them doing that.
Yes, they are. they have the ability to solve puzzles and do all sorts of stuff.
If they're so smart, why didn't they invent the internet?
Well, you see, Vasco, they came onto land 2,000 years ago, according to Splatoon lore, so they made it up there eventually. They even use a fax machine for discovering podcasts.
George says octopi are very, very, very smart, though. I want to see the first octopus that learns they can yeet themselves across the ground with a rock.
Octopi also have like a beak. Or no, that's a squid. Squids have beaks.
I think both
Yes.
have beaks.
No, they both have beaks.
Oh, right.
Because
They both
octopi can fit into holes as small as their beak, but no smaller. Because they're squishy.
Squishy.
They're squishy up until the
By the way, I'm just using the glorious Hydra to pop eggs, and you guys want to collect, that's totally fine.
That's totally cool. I will continue to kill as well.
Oh, wait, can I... Okay, people are like, you need Stingray for Mothership. No, you don't. You just need a fully charged Hydra, and it's okay. Oh,
I mean, that is true. It's just that the Stingray gets all those extra eggs when like the Mothership gets too close.
The extra eggs are nice.
People are like, oh, but no, Hydra's bad. It's like, no, Hydra good. Hydra propaganda.
So what you're saying
Hydration
is,
propaganda?
Hail Hydras.
Oh.
Oh no.
Drinking all the water. Timber Flame, no, it's okay, it's okay. My email inbox is open to anything, and you'd be surprised. I don't actually get like a crazy amount of emails. I remember there was one period of time where I kept
Victor,
getting
you
like.
must cooperate. This is not a spam.
Oh yes. I used to get all these sponsorship emails from like various companies being like, "Hey, do you want to use this thing or buy this thing or try this thing?" And at one point, like I was getting so many of them that I just turned into a video where I was having a giggle about it. I shared a couple with my friend Mocha, and she actually sent a couple in that were fakes. That was the "this is not a spam" one.
Oh, okay. No, I remember that. It would be like, oh yeah, those are fun. Like, to test product, please.
Test product. Please try this on video. Okay.
I keep getting this one email from like a company that's
right? Two ads for us.
Yeah. When I used to do more ads, they were like, do. I'm like, no. Only I can do.
Fan video.
But I keep getting this one now that keeps emailing me, being like, we sent you an email recently about this claw machine app. Maybe use our app. We'll give you some credits, and then you could play it. And if you win something, you can show it off to your audience, and then you can tell them to use our app too. But they won't get any money. But you can use our app. No.
And you can do things with our apps.
It's like a not Toreba. It was like a different version of Toreba, and I was like, no, I like Toreba, first of all.
How do I kindly say, please pass this offer to somebody else?
You don't. They just email you again. I remember somebody in my Q&A like questions had asked, Vic, what do you do with those sponsorship emails? Do you tell them no, or do you just ignore them? I ignore them.
If you reply, that's how they get you.
Every time I get an email to vicvianaofficial@gmail.com, I wonder to myself, is it going to be an actual email? And sometimes they are. I get cute emails sometimes from people being like, hi, Vic, I am a fan. Here are my thoughts and feelings. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for YouTubing. And I'm like, ah! And then I respond to those ones like instantaneously.
The most non-threatening ones and the ones that are most genuine ones that get the quickest and easiest response.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, glow flies.
Watch out for the small fry.
Aren't you glad those aren't with small fries?
Yes. Oh, nice you. You guys are just crushing it.
Oh, I didn't
Oh, I'm getting crushed. That's what I'm doing.
Hi.
Unless I mistyped it, it's definitely vicvianaofficial@gmail.com. I should have that like more consistently in my description. Like I have it sometimes, but any of my Splatoon ones are based on an old copy paste that doesn't even have my Instagram. It doesn't have my email. It doesn't have my PO box either. It's missing so much.
Vic, you know you can like set a default description that shows up on all your videos when you upload, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I know. I just have it set to like a super old one that's like these videos? Leave a like for more! I make lots of Splatoon content, like guides, the dictionary, and ads, which is not correct at all. I make like an ad every month or two, and I make guides never. So I need to like change that.
If you want guides, go to Captain Astro and follow him on Twitter to give him clout.
Yeah, how many? I think I made like 18 before the guides died. I kind of wish I made like a nice round number, like 20 or something. But alas.
Wop wop.
I I've always told people I want to make like an addendum to it, and like maybe make
Mm-hmm.
one for every like mode, but like reach out to the comp community and
that
like
takes
properly get
forever.
advice.
That will
But
take
it
you
really
forever.
does. It really does. Like I would love to do it to like give it the end it deserved, instead of just me doing a mini Splatling guide and then never doing anything ever again. I'm staying on the wall.
Yeah, that's fine.
Me too.
I can't
Drop bomb.
get out.
Yay,
I'm
bombs.
getting-
Yeah.
I'm getting pushed to the wall.
Yay! Winning.
Winning.
Also,
So
I do have an Apple device. Yes, I do have an iPhone. As apparently someone was trying to figure out if I had an iPhone to determine if that's why the email wasn't going through.
Because sometimes YouTube can be goofy.
Goofy.
Oh, yup.
So Adam, was that all of your factoids?
That was. We were just getting warmed up.
Or did we interrupt you?
Please go
let
on.
me press on. Press forward. Okay, so you know that most octopuses and squids don't have bones, and that's true besides the beak. But the beak is usually a type of cartilage. However, being that squids have to move through the water very quickly, they actually have this kind of bone-like structure. It's called a pen, and it's kind of a ridge that goes along the inside of their body just to keep them a little bit more rigid. Otherwise, if they tried to go fast through the water, they would just like flop
Oh
around.
no!
Like jellyfish?
Yeah, exactly. So they need a
They would just,
little bit
undo.
of structure. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to swim very well. So structural difference-wise, that's really the main difference between them. And besides the fact that squids are usually in the open ocean and octopuses are on the bottom, I did a little bit of digging, and one of the questions that I was asking myself was, what's the differences in their ink? You know, because ink is a very, very important thing for Splatoon. So how is that different, like, between them? Is there any difference? We're 3 down, by the way.
Yeah, no, I turned the quarter into the basket and just saw death and destruction everywhere. Like, well, I can't get out of this now.
Pain.
Rip. That's okay.
Also, hello, Super Flash. Welcome. Super Flash came over from Squimmin' side. Tuesday is Fire Emblem night, right? Super Flash says, haha, I am the only one. There may be a bit of delay. Also, YouTube sometimes doesn't share links. But even if you are the only one, Super Flash, we love and appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Cheers.
Oh,
Cheers.
they were over here a while ago. So hi again.
We love Super Flash. They're cool.
They're neat.
Yeah, they're super.
God.
Is that a finger gun?
That was
Adderall.
a thing. It was
I don't know,
not
one of
a
your
finger gun.
mods, when it says me who dissected a squid for school once, trying to remember anything about squids.
Yep. Other than it smelled and it was gross and horrifying. Yes, Wooded, we agree. You see?
Oh, we have
Very
two. We
much
have two. Ellipsis. Hello.
Mm-hmm. Hey, friendos.
So squids
Also-
have pens.
They do.
Oh.
They can write stuff.
Well,
But you know what they need to write stuff?
They have ink, though. They're good.
They need ink.
They need
So
ink to write
I was-
things, so it's all good.
Trying to figure out, like, well, how much ink do they have? You know, the question is, in Splatoon, we've got like these giant ink tanks in the back, right? So does that actually correlate with squids in real life? And it turns out, no. So usually the ink sac or the ink gland is only about 3 ounces for your average size squid. And by average size, we mean about like 4 to 5 feet, essentially. And for those who are really on top of their
So,
Splatoon
like-
lore, that's actually the same height as
So,
an
like,
inkling.
human
is.
child or like... How tall
Yes.
are you again, Vic?
I am 5'4".
So, shorter than
So
I.
like Vic size.
Size. Fun size.
Fun size?
Fun
Yeah, I
size.
like being fun size.
Exactly. So an ink, I should say a squid about that size, which is similar to Splatoon. The ink gland is only about 3 ounces, so that's really not. That does not compare to the liters and gallon-sized jug that's on our Splatoon Inkling and Octoling's back. Much to my disappointment, I was hoping that they would be similar. But that's not to say that it's not impossible, because there are squids out there. You might know them as giant squids that breach 5 feet, and they go up to maybe even 50 feet. Like these things can be huge. They actually will take on like small whales sometimes as well.
Yeah.
So these things can
That's
be
right, a small whale is
monstrous.
still like 30 feet.
A small
Yeah.
whale. Just a small whale.
Just a small one.
It's like the size of a bus. Just a small one.
Car.
Quest.
Oh God, Ryan
Because
says that they've used squids before as bait for fishing. That's their
Oh.
squid fun fact.
Well, they can be used for a lot of things, including calamari and bait and a lot of other
Great,
stuff
thank you
too.
for the follow.
Yeah, George also confirms. Yes, they do have battles with whales.
Mhm,
I want to
absolutely.
see. I want to see a squid whale fight.
Battle. Get off me!
Or maybe I don't. Maybe I don't want to. They're probably actually very
Sounds
violent.
terrifying.
But it's
Yes.
cool to
Yeah.
imagine. Probably not cool to actually see visually happen.
Michael
an
says
anime.
that octopuses will punch fish.
Yeah. The chin hooks. Yes, exactly. Well,
George, the magic of typing and playing the game at the same time is that I type when I die, and it looks like the message comes up while I'm playing the game because of the stream lag. But in reality, I'm taking advantage of the fact that I am dead. It is the magic of spending a little too much time streaming and realizing, oh, if I want to interact with my audience as much as possible, I have to find as many
ways.
loopholes as possible.
people.
We love loopholes here on stream. Yay, loopholes!
All right,
Aw.
so one more loophole with the ink. I actually did a little bit more digging and found some science articles on a very curious question. Would you like to know what most ink is made of?
Yes.
Yeah. So it turns out that most of the time, ink is it's going to be a little bit gross, but ink is a mix between mucus and melanin. So
What's melanin again?
melanin, I'm pretty sure, is the.
I mean, deliver your egg. Deliver your egg.
Yep, got it. I mean egg. No, melanin is the same thing that you have in your skin for like pigment and stuff, if I remember correctly. Which I always get confused with melatonin, which helps you sleep. So they're very different. But because it's a difference in sometimes what they can do, which is actually this kind of blew me away. Because it's a mix of mucus and melanin, what they can actually do is they can adjust the ratio of mucus to melanin, and if they want to create something like a smoke screen as they're trying to escape, they do more melanin to create like a larger like smoke cloud. But they can also control that ratio, and they can do more mucus. And what that means is it turns into less of a cloud and more of like a blob. But what that does is it creates a decoy. It creates a little like second blorb body, and then the predator doesn't know which blob is the squid and which blob.
So like in Naruto when they pull off the wooden substitute.
Yeah, sure. A dummy or a substitute. Yes,
I
exactly.
forget what the name for it was for their technique, but
That's exactly right.
I don't know if you guys have even watched Naruto, but
I mean, that's like, I feel like that's generic ninja thing. Admittedly, I
Yeah.
really have not watched a lot of Naruto. Besides, like, you know, the fun, like, the alternative versions of the opening
IMD.
theme, where, like, it's like the Sakura, the beautiful, wow, Naruto.
Mhm.
We're being told also by my chat that apparently after a fight, like, whether or not the squid loses, which
Yeah.
the squid does tend to lose per Michael, usually the whale is at least left with cool scars. He gets to be like, you want to see my scars?
My squid scar.
And
And then we talk about squid. We talk about our losses in ranked. Do you want to see my squid scars?
It's okay. We have no scar because we only got to 6 out of 7 matches.
That's true. Exactly.
exactly. No
We didn't get a
scars for
lead
us.
scar today. We survived. Oh my gosh.
We only have the memories. Those are our only scars.
Memories bring back.
Ah, that's a fun one.
I would
Oh my
add
god, we
that.
barely scraped by on wave 1 and 2.
We really did.
Mr. Grizz counts it as a pass. It's fine. It's okay.
Hope says, y'all want to see my squid scars? Shows off a completely set of broken rank bars.
Like a bunch of ranked bars that just 3 cracks in them.
Oh.
Shadow
Spain
Ninja,
with
thank
the
you for the follow.
Let me see. Is
All
that
right,
any?
Artemis
Oh,
turn?
I think there's one last fun fact.
Okay.
One last fun facto is they looked at the chemical composition of when they shoot the ink, right? And beyond just like mucus and melanin being like the 2 major factors, they also looked at the chemical composition. it turns out that there's tyronase, that's a chemical that changes melanin production, so that helps them produce more. But there's also dopamine.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Squids are happy.
Yeah, exactly. Woo! Like, yay! So there's dopamine in ink clouds, which common misconception is that dopamine is like, yes, it's like a happy chemical and all that, but more so it's something that you get from like positive reinforcement with reward systems in your body. So that's like the major thing about it.
Have love.
Bark, bark.
Exactly. But I mean, all in all, I was reading the science article and I was like, dude, dopamine, what? This is amazing.
I mean, lots of people feel dopamine from playing Splatoon 2 for the Nintendo Switch with their friends. Like right now.
Behind you, Artemis. Behind you, Vasco.
Got it. I'm sorry.
Meanwhile, me reading fun facts in chat.
I like the Hydra, I just can't play the Hydra, so apologies.
Yeah, Artemis, does that mean that they're high? Vic, save me! Vic, oh my god.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying to respond.
Save me.
She's just staring there.
It's okay. So yeah, that is the majority. I still have a couple things, but I don't want to take up too much time. That's the majority of my fun.
So a follow-up
Thank
question
you,
is:
Adaron.
are the squids
Clap.
high?
The who?
No, they're just
The
happy.
squids. Just happy? High? What is the dopamine presence imply?
I think so. I don't know if the dopamine is just like a natural release from them when they're releasing it. My other thought, which the science article didn't get into, since dopamine is a very, very strong neurotransmitter, I was curious. The scientist in me was wondering, well, I wonder if they're literally putting out dopamine to confuse the predator. Like if the predator,
so the predator feels good because they ate a thing.
That was my thought when you said like it was an ink cloud. So I'm like, oh wow, I wonder if that's like a good distraction. Like, oh, I guess I got the squid. Oh man, I'm so.
Oh. So then, what is your predator thinking? Are they like, wait, why do I feel like relieved? Why do I feel like, why do I feel calm? Like, I'm no longer looking for something. I couldn't confirm if that was true. The article didn't go deep enough, but Science Brain was
Still
one
a cool
bird.
article.
Yes. So that's all I can guess at this point.
Okay. So,
yeah.
So my fact then.
Huh?
Yes, fact time.
So we've seen in Splatoon, music has a profound effect on Inklings and Octolings alike.
Yes.
Like we've more specifically, more specifically, Calamari Incantation is shown to like break the control of Octavio's mind control.
Mind control. Yes.
So we are not don't worry. The music you hear on the radio is not controlling you. Is what I have to legally say. Legally, I have to say that.
Legally.
Okay.
Like I said, legally, I have to say
We
that.
won't ask any further questions. It's okay.
Oh, no problem.
Just put the gun down.
I keep dying to pump.
You scroll, but there's so many things happening.
I want the Gloogajulies to stop being in this rotation, please and thank you.
Please, Glugas perish. Thank you.
Oh, I hate these Gloogas.
Alright, so yeah, we aren't at a point where like we at least got the quota.
Your
say
point?
We're not at the point where like you can just control people with music, a la like Music Meister from the Batman cartoons.
Nah, someday I'll write a parody so good it's gonna make you listen to it over and over and over again.
I mean, from what I've heard from people, that's my Seabass song apparently.
Hey, that is a good song.
That is a good one.
But
left one.
So a study published back in 2014, I found. They were trying to figure out if music could be used in patients with Parkinson's disease. To like help them be able to like walk better.
Yeah.
Who disconnected?
Uh-oh.
Vic?
Rip? No, it wasn't me.
Vic?
It wasn't me. I'm here. I'm
Yeah,
here.
everyone's still here.
No, I don't see Vic here.
Oh,
there
never
you
mind.
go.
What
There
can I
you
say? I'm surviving.
I'm living my life to the fullest. In the lobby. There's a lot of death here.
It's okay. I believe in you guys. I'll be back when you're ready.
Well, we'll be back sooner.
We'll be back soon.
We're ready, Vic.
Oh, is it already over?
It's already over.
Yeah.
I'm back.
But yeah, so they're talking about using music in patients with Parkinson's disease to help them walk better by synchronizing their footsteps to the beat of music. So this paper didn't get into the actual actual treatments of patients with Parkinson's. They were trying to figure out like methodology to be used. Room's back open then, Vic.
Okay.
So they had a study of direct quote young healthy adults that they tried various different things. They had music with a metronome clicks, high groove music and low groove music.
Oh, I see.
And the participants had varying degrees of beat perception, like being able to find beat. So like,
find the beat.
So yeah, various meta controls with that. So not surprisingly, music that had the metronome clicks to it was a lot easier for people to follow along to the beat and move their steps to. And that correlated with either the high groove or low groove music.
I always go the wrong way.
Oh, it's fog.
Nope, fog.
Like high groove.
Just a couple things all at once.
The foggy lights over the low tide.
The game wants to make it very scary while while Artemis is telling their story.
Exactly.
That's just big radio.
And they're like, "Hey guys, Aderon's like, oh my god, why am I'm looking at Aderon's chat. I keep seeing people talk about Aderon, so I'm saying Aderon when I mean to say Artemis.
It doesn't help that like we have Aderon and Artemis and Vasco and Vic. Like all
Vasco and Vic.
We're not good at this. Alright, either way. Because Artemis was like, hey guys, I'm gonna do a thing and make everybody talk about science today. And finally, it's Artemis's turn. They're like, it's my turn. And then their science taken over by...
But yeah.
Good night, Lauren.
So like, not surprisingly, metronome clicks are easier to follow along to across all subjects. And then beyond that, they actually found that high groove music was easier to follow than low groove. And that's just because like the beats are more prevalent in high groove. So like do you remember that old GIF of like Spider-Man dancing that you can like have it dance to like anything? It just
oh boy, one egg. Yeah, I remember that.
Like it basically works because like he has a bunch of moving parts that like any part can kind of match up with any music.
Toby Maguire just walking down the street. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, the little. It's the cartoon one. Let me see if I can quickly find that.
Dude, we killed that Goldie and we didn't even get any eggs for it because like the round was already over. Did you hear him like blow up?
I heard the song go blah, blah, and my first thought wasn't a salmon. I thought that was the clam basket in Clam Blitz. Getting like
you know what? It's kind of similar.
Yeah. It's very. I was like, wait, we're not Clam Blitz. What? Excuse me. No, it's okay now. Ever since Artemis mentioned like to the beat
music,
I can't stop thinking about it, man.
Artemis, you good?
Yeah, no, I was looking for it.
I would agree about like high groove music. Like, do you know that one Dua Lipa song on the radio right now, the levitating one? That one has such a good beat. It's like the
Most of her music has good beats, which is I think part of her success. Like if you listen to most of her music,
is true. Her music's so good. It's okay. She does like high.
She's Romanian,
stuff.
which is the country right north of Bulgaria.
Cool.
Do you feel partially represented when you hear her music?
Partially, yes, partially.
Yay! We love to see it. Her music is banging. I love when her stuff comes on the radio. I'll be like, oh good, I'm not gonna change the channel right now then.
I'm gonna go for a little bit longer.
But yeah, like so, unsurprisingly, like the gate's found, but so they think they can like use it to help with like slower gates, in particular, like having like the high groove music with like metronome clicks, even being able to like do like this is pulling from my own music education, like
Yes.
macro and micro beats.
Uh-huh.
Concept
Ooh.
of that. So macro beats are like the like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Well, micro beats would be like the actually the 1 2 3 like the full tick.
Right.
Oh.
So by having high groove music, like you can. It's
I
a
was
lot easier
micro
to-
ticking and triggered my special by accident. Whoops.
Yeah, maybe that was just you showing that you didn't need it. How many Cooper Suns? You still have one more Cooper Sun. You're all
I
good,
still have
Vasco.
one. No, but I was jamming out the micro beats by pushing the buttons and it's like, whoops.
You gotta make a tune and just call it Micro Beats.
Microbeats by Vasco Games. But what difference did the
Collab with Artemis.
what
Yeah, what's
difference did the micro and macro beats make in
Well,
the study?
with high groove, like the study didn't actually talk into it. Like that's just how.
Sure.
With high groove, you can, like a slow gate can still be found in high groove because you can focus on macro beats basically. So like if you like like stuff that has a lot of has a lot of things, you're able to like like so you're like you can move to it in like much broader strokes than a slow one. You're kind of forced to do it with micro beats because like like you're not gonna like
Oh God, like you're graduating.
oh yeah pomp and circumstances, which fun fact I found out there's way more of that song than like everybody knows.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, no, like because I was in band, like we played that at college graduations, and like there's like a whole like introduction to the piece, and nobody would ever move until we got to like then everybody would start, but they're like, oh, now we could go. It's like, no, you could have gone like 18 measures ago, like. But yeah, and microbeat, like dancing to microbeats is something that you need a lot more beat perception to figure that out. Like none of this was in the study, just like what I know from music education.
Music theory exploration.
Yeah, because I studied like music education stuff, so like how to teach kids how to dance to a beat, and like so all those games that you play in music class in like school, all those were designed. 90% of them should have been designed in such a way to help you learn how to do that stuff.
Exactly.
But so like they through all this they found that the higher groove music with metronome clicks makes it easier to follow along, and by having it put to music, you can also then just have that in your head as you're trying to relearn walking and having better control over yourself.
Oh, so going back to the people who were suffering from Parkinson's, helping them remap their rhythm and get themselves back walking again.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's basically the gist of it. Music helps you walk again.
And as Hope says, this will be found on the test at the end of this week.
Oh no!
Yes, all of this is on the test, guys. I hope you were taking notes this entire time.
Also, speaking of Hope, I know that earlier Hope was saying that they do enjoy Artemis's voice, and yes, we do love Artemis. They're great.
There you go. Sorry, let me do a Beetle from Legend of Zelda impression. Thank you.
Nice.
Hey.
I do a lot of Wind Waker stuff.
As someone who like tortures my stream constantly with Toad impressions instead of like other
That's not torture, Vic. Total impressions
Vic, if
are
you
always
want,
a W.
not to derail from Splatoon here, but I play a lot of Wind Waker randomizer, and there is a Toad model available
you can wait.
to
You can. Oh wait, how do you randomize a Zelda game.
Oh,
spoiler, I've never played Wind Waker. So I don't know if there's like a certain element that I'm not aware of.
So each game kind of does it a little bit differently. With Wind Waker in particular, the game's kind of set into like a post-game
mode?
like mode of sorts.
Oh.
So like everywhere's open. Like you don't need to like normally like to get access to the temples, like you need to like go here, learn this thing, then do that. They just have it open, but you still kind of need the items to progress, but like they can be anywhere. Like like there's not cutscenes that you have to trigger in order to unlock a specific event in randomizers for the most part.
We may be about to have a moment here.
Well,
We've got to get yourself together.
No eggs for us.
And thanks for the follow, Superflash. I just saw that. It's alright. but yeah, like they basically, and every game is kind of different. Like randomizers are modded games basically that just allow you to not have to like go through set story beats to have areas unlocked. Like you still might need certain items, like to like cut down a tree or something like that, but like you won't have need to have done this before that. That makes sense. And do we want to move to private battles right now?
Sure, we could.
Sure, we can do that.
All right, friends. I'm assuming that you guys have your friend codes open available as well, correct?
Yes.
I believe so.
Yeah, kind of, yes.
All right. So, guys, I'll make this very clear. I have some room in my friends list, but I might not have room for everybody. If you add my friends, you will most likely get it a little bit easier than adding me, because I have some backlog. But I will share my friend code and show all my friends. If you'd like to go to anybody else's streams, please check out the description. Viewers for all. And you can see everybody's perspectives.
Perspective.
Dun, dun, dun! We like perspectives. I was going to say something, but it's skipped my mind. Oh, actually, this was it. So Splat Ninja made an interesting comment. She was like, I've just been lurking this entire stream, but I feel like I've heard more information here than I've learned from my school in the past week. So that bears an interesting question. I think things can be learned a lot easier when it's done in this format, because this format is kind of fun. This, it's kind of goofy. We have fun with it, but it's real information. So do you guys have any information? Vasco, I had fun. I love listening to your false answers and your.
I was gonna say it's true information, except for 60% of it that was made.
But it's fun though. We remember these things.
But some of them were based in truth, so you know.
Yes. There's a true fact after that.
Welcome.
My question is, do you guys have any topic that you would like us to cover? Maybe there's something. Maybe you loved hearing about Artemis's music theory talk, and you'd like to listen to more music theory things.
Oh, don't worry. Every game, I will try and tie music into it. So, like, I honestly debated, like, at one point, like, because I'm like, oh, well, you have to tie it to Splatoon. I wanted to do so bad, like, well, in Octo Expansion, there's
that moment.
There's like NES controllers and stuff floating around. Let's talk about the music of NES systems,
True.
like, because like. Very, very loosely tie it into Splatoon, but
it's there though.
Oh heck yeah, Boba Fett! Boba Fett says they came over from my side to say hey to Artemis. We love to see it.
I see you. Welcome.
Hey.
Right.
Artemis is the one that put all this together. Please go support our dear friend Artemis. It'd be just a shame if I shoved their Twitch in your face right now. Oh man, look at me go. Aw, darn it. What a shame. If you want more shenanigans just like this, more music theory talk, more fun times, please go check out Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
They're cool.
Post the
Yes, nice.
Do.
Once I add the couple of friend requests I got, then I'll join you. I just reopened my my friend Rex, so I know I'll get some. I made it clear to my chat, by the way, if you want to get added, you have to make sure you send a friend request tonight, and not have a friend request sent from a previous night, as I do have a number of friend requests from like Sunday, like aka like 40 of them, and I'm not gonna add those because I know that most of those people might not be here, as this is Tuesday night and not Sunday at 10 a.m.
Sunday at 3 a.m. Moose. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of paperwork that goes behind that you guys don't know about.
There's a
Teaching is nightmare. Yeah, like I did a rip. I did like some tutoring of Calculus 1 like when I was in college, and I was like, wow, this is so great. And like they didn't really like make you prepare anything. They just kind of expect you to like, you know the math so you could teach them, because the point is that they were supposed to like tell you what they needed to learn, because it's like a tutoring session like style thing. And like I was like, wow, this is really neat. And then like I realized that like actual teaching isn't actually like that, because in the real world when you teach, like you got to make sure that your lessons are like on par with what the government wants you to do. Otherwise they're like, no, this is a bad lesson plan. Your students are, you're not going to do well, you get fired. And I'm like, ah. Mhm.
Yeah, and then there's the option that you can get reviewed, and they can be like, and the worst part is your principal can say this isn't good enough, do it again.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Even if you
to be
spend
honest
like
with
2
you.
hours working on it, they could be like, you know what, I don't like this, do it again. And it's
Like I can't imagine like Milana also teaches, so I get to hear all about it from her too. Sometimes she's like, yeah, I barely slept because I was busy preparing for teaching. I'm like, Milana!
Yeah, I don't know how she pulls it off. By the way, let me know when you guys are ready for password.
I think it's good to save passcode now.
All right, 3,
All right.
2, 1. It's all forest.
There we go. And you already know there are people that are probably like at the ready, like sitting on the passcode screen. Oh, oops, sorry about that. I elbowed my microphone. It
I
definitely
was
squeaked real
muted
loud
on
there.
my stream. Hilarious.
Oh no!
I don't know how
Remember
long
when I
was-
did that one time?
Oh yeah, that was.
Rip.
Well, you muted like to welcome me.
All right.
Yep.
Do we want to do the standard of 2 games in each room, spectate bottom 2?
Yep,
Or
that works.
okay.
Doesn't
Wait,
Artemis have to go at 10:30, which
I
is
will,
like
yes.
literally
like so
two-
this,
the
this is
two
probably- This is
matches?
gonna be like the 2 that I do basically.
It's okay. We'll keep going afterward. We'll get people some more games in.
Sure.
The important thing is you got to do your science, so you're the winner.
Yes.
Absolutely. Also, hi.
I'll keep a running list, by the way, of the people who play and spectate. That's all. We don't have to worry about that.
Thank you, Vic.
Okie
I love my spreadsheets. Google spreadsheet is a
Yay!
friend.
Oh man.
Half of my job is doing spreadsheet work, and it's all a joy. Honestly, I actually do have a lot of fun with it. Like,
I have. a
I've been
spreadsheet as well,
slowly
but-
like. I've been slowly like taking away things for me to do at my job because I keep automating everything to make it easier for my boss, and then he has to give me new things to do.
Yep.
And he's like, we don't want to fire you, but you can't do this.
No. They wouldn't fire me for it, but it's like it's more like oh yeah, this thing that I had to do all the time. Now I don't have to do it anymore, and that means by extension you don't have to do it anymore because I hired you partly to be able to help me do these things that were taking me too long. But now it just gets done almost automatically. Thanks, Victoria.
Yeah. So yes, I basically made the Clash Blaster at this point.
Clash main.
Woo! Aha!
Clash Blaster.
Oh, great with you, Mr. Clash.
I see you have your quick respawn ready for it though.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, I always run QR with machine anyway. I don't want to get too much into the QR talk. I know how Adirondack feels about,
Oh no, but no,
about QR.
I was going to actually honestly point out when we were in Anchovy Games, when Vasca was going forward, and you were like, Vasca, wait for us. Vasca, wait for us. Vasca, wait for us. You know, people are like, oh, you know, quick respawn isn't all that great. It doesn't help all that much. But in those situations, like
I
when
don't
we're
have to
playing,
wait.
exactly. When Vasco got some kills but ended up dying early, then that means that Vasco gets back earlier, and that means
No,
that
you
No,
got killed,
'cause I
so
killed
the
stuff.
QR won't activate.
That's right. Well,
Sorry, your theory crafting dies instantaneously today.
it's okay. Hey, it's not the first time it's happened. But that said, those are like, if for example he
not be
did
getting
get a
away with
kill,
this.
then
Oh,
that's
give me
it.
that.
And
Give it. Yes.
it would
I
have been
can't
great.
believe it. I ran out of thing. I tossed a curling bomb the other way first.
Hey, Owen.
Ah,
I will
Little
best
Richard.
whoever that is go.
Ooh, sounds like fun. Timberflame says, I once did spreadsheets for a summer job. Fancy.
Oh no. That's a fun summer job.
But going back to my Wind Waker Riser stuff, like I have a spreadsheet, like that has all the like I've designed it in such a way that like you can basically, it has all the different locations that could have items, and it's designed for like co-oping, like teaming up with somebody else. Where we can fill it in and like see it because it's on sheets that we
Where you
have
going,
the
Adaron?
same spreadsheet.
I'm running away, friend.
But like it's filled with so much of the
Vic.
link
Sorry.
features. So, like,
A sprinkler, I guess.
Get out of here, Vasco.
Flash blaster.
like using like the map,
Quack.
like having a full map.
I am a
to,
fool.
like-
I didn't see Artemis hiding amongst everybody
nice.
there.
Good job there, Aaron.
I'm so-
Oh, no, you can't have that. You can't have that. You have to. You gotta put it down. You gotta put it down, Bookie. Put it down, Bookie.
All right.
Yeah.
I have Sting if
Oh.
we push. Right. Although
Okay.
Vasco's here. Vasco, no.
No
Vasco,
Stinger, no more. Goodbye, Stinger. Quash blaster.
Oh, ah. I thought you were gonna splash down, honestly, so I aimed a little up. But luckily, you happen to hop up at the same time, so it kind of worked out a little bit.
It kind of worked out.
Not a little bit, but
One of those, like, we take those.
Artemis. I mean, Adaron, wouldn't it be a shame if I Flash Blast?
Quash question.
no, Artemis,
No,
Artemis, it's
no,
cool.
roll
You
the
can,
hitboxes.
you can come back later. We can be
Hi,
friends,
Artemis.
maybe.
Vasco,
My
don't-
sloshing
Adaron.
machine can be friends.
Man.
I tried
I'm
to booyah with the booyah bombs when I remember.
Blinded by the blast.
You know what? We're gonna let that reset.
Vasco, I'm in my bubble. Please.
Too bad, no bubble for you.
Oh my gosh.
Are there two rollers on your team? Oh no, they're not. It's just you, Artemis. Hey, oh,
I think this is harassment on the highest regard. I'm going in.
My day was good,
I was
Natasha.
here.
Oh no, I got baited. No.
Oh no. No, Artemis.
Only two. There we go. There's a third.
Hello, Myung.
Of course.
Get that Rainmaker out of there.
I'm receiving many hugs from my friends in the forms of explosions.
Oh.
Explosions and Vasco. Vasco,
No.
Vasco, no.
No, I didn't kill Vasco fast enough, Rip. I knew what he was gonna do too. I predicted it with my ray.
Oh, sorry. I saw the name at the bottom of that at the very end.
No, Vasco! No, what? What? I want to talk to my lawyer on that one.
Anything but that.
Mr. Vasco Games.
What's wrong? Yeah.
Surviving an indirect and a direct.
Quash Blast.
Oh! Good girly Bob. I don't know if I'm a fan of these friendly explosions. Booyah back, my friend. Oh, okay. I understand. I understand, Mr. Booyah Bomb. Oh, ooh,
That's
good
fucking
splash
nice.
down actually to defend them.
Yeah.
GG's.
Good game.
That was a lot of fun.
Let's go. I tell you what, I never have used that like far left side, or in my case, my far right, of combat contract. So whenever I look at that ledge, I'm just gonna think of Vasco spawn camping.
Oh, yeah, that's a terrible spot to be when there's a blasty.
Yes.
Quash Blast.
Quash Blaster.
Please.
Mhm.
All right, same spectators.
Oh, same spectators? Okay.
Okay, but
Yeah, that way everyone gets their 2 games that they get in,
Yes.
so they
Okay,
can
fair enough. Yeah.
be freed of their PB responsibilities.
Oh,
Don't question what a responsibility is, because I don't know either.
responsibility. All right, chat. What weapon do we use? It has to be something I don't have a red badge on. But what do I use? We missed you too, Bookie. Welcome back.
Yeah, Bookie.
We love and appreciate
And
Bookie.
thank you, Hacky and Spot Ninja.
Ninja!
For the follow.
E-leader
Wah.
scope. Anybody else? Anybody else? I mean, I do need to get a red badge on it, so...
Dynamo.
Dynamo.
Dynamo. Everybody likes a dynamo. You know what? For the memes. Let's go. E-leader scope.
Or the memes.
I'm not using this
You know
weapon then.
I'm gonna play more Bamboozler, because I only played it once during this stream or so, and people wanted me to play it before, and I'm still gonna not use any MPU, as people requested. Keep being.
Use the Grim Range
Ah,
Blaster
the good
instead.
boy. The good boy. Oh, I love that. I love that rally mode so much. Sparkly
I love
Rally boy.
how cute your later member icons are with like your golden bongo cat.
Yeah. Little bongo. And some people even have diamonds, too. which is really-
Oh,
Diamond Bongo Cat.
It was actually based...
are they like?
way back when, it was based on Minecraft. So you start
Okay,
off
that makes sense.
with wood, then you get stone, then iron, gold, diamond, and emerald. So those are all 6. That's cool. I'll keep it for now. Aiming for that sweet diamond bongo, yes.
Also, Ice Cold Freezy, I can play Dynamo for you next game, so I can fulfill your wish. Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have thrown this straight. Up. There we go.
I think, you know what, actually that reminds me, I think Bookie, way back when, made a video called Splatoon, but using your own sound effects.
Yeah, that was a good video. Oh, Vasco, I don't know if I like the fact that you're playing a different blaster that isn't a Clash. It adds a lot more like intimidation factor when I like see you on the map.
Yeah, because I can
especially
direct
this one.
now.
Yeah. What if that's the secret all along? Vasco spent so much time on the Clash just so he could learn how to blast, and then he just switches to like a better blaster and just destroys all of us.
No, Vic. I use the Clash so I can nerf myself. The Clash is the nerf. That's what I've been saying all along.
If we go back to Naruto jokes again, are you taking off your weights? So
Yeah,
you can like
take it off those 5 million weights.
Oh, nice question.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that's
was a
a
good splashdown.
No, I didn't see them there at
We
all.
found Vasco. Oh shoot! Wait, what? Really? What? Okay, I'm confused by this.
The sponge.
Can I reach?
hi.
Did you?
I did the funny.
What's the
How
range
did
of
you
an
reach
e-reader?
me?
Long.
Bamboo has a scarier amount of range than you'd think. It's equivalent more or less to the Jet Squelcher.
What the heck?
They've always had equivalent range. In Splatoon 1, the only weapons I liked to play were Dual Squelcher, Jet, and Bamboo, because Jet and Bamboo had the same range, and Dual Squelcher was just fun. I just like to spam Echolocator and throw bombs. But you know.
Fine.
Oh, Vasco Games! Okay, goodbye.
I got killed by Nessa.
Oh, we're not winning
Vasco.
this. We're not winning this.
I'm so scared of her.
No, things can always turn around.
I wish I had a dick. I wholeheartedly regret choosing this weapon.
Rip.
I was actually doing okay. I think
GGs.
it's like power control on Hubaputra, Humpback Punchtrack, and I was doing okay with it, but this round just ooey.
When you get spotted, goes sploosh.
No, thank you. Yeah, that's okay.
All right, I should probably hop off. Take it here. While
Okay.
It's a good break for
Okay.
this.
Yeah, thank you for
Thank you for
organizing this,
hosting
Artemis.
this.
Doing this.
You were the one that put all this together, so thank you.
Oh, you guys had to do work too. You guys had to find fun facts.
But you were the one that were like, hey, please do science with me? Pointing fingers emoji. Can you please science?
Can you
please science?
And then you threw us all into a DM and we're like, hey, can we do this on this day? And we were like, oh, none of us can do that day. And you were like, can we do this day instead? And we were like, oh,
Because
that
we all
should
have
work.
crazy schedules.
Yeah, no, with like Splatfest last week. Oh, that's not what I want to do. But yes, thank you everybody for stopping by all the streams. Anybody in mind, go check out their viewpoints because you guys are continuing on.
Yes,
I would love to go on, but work. Darn work.
Darn you. Darn you. Darn you, work. Why do you have to exist?
So yes, please do follow them on Twitch. Believe me, you will enjoy Artemis's other content as well. Not only Splatoon, but everything else they do.
And hopefully I'll get this like actually put together.
Yay!
Yeah.
We'll do it together.
It's okay, Book. You're not the only one who's called me Aderon today.
Yeah, I've been like confusing Aderon and Artie the entire day.
No, their voices have very specific ways they're different, but it's hard to explain. But I can tell. It's just I mix up names all the time because that's my weakness.
Yeah, for me it's like A and A. I'm like, I see an A.
Yeah, no, like I mean, like we have I think we have very similar senses of humor as well.
Yeah. And you both are musical again.
Like we're both musical, yes. We both have the A's, and then we found out other things that we share very similar as well.
Like it's Lost Brothers when? All right.
Yeah, basically, really, it's like scary, like when that happened. Because like your birthday was yesterday, Aderon.
Yes, it was.
Like mine's tomorrow.
What? Wait. You can't just drop that information.
Goodbye. No.
Can we get some happy birthday Artemises in the chat? Before he escapes out of here, happy birthday.
Yeah.
No.
Happy birthday.
You better be streaming, Artemis. You better visit stream tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I plan on streaming tomorrow. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly I want to do because like I want to play like more with liquor.
You guys are like a day off. It was Aderon's yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. No, we did a whole birthday stream last year.
Last year we did a birthday collab thing. We were like, hey, do you want to meet up and do things? Yes.
Dude, this year my birthday stream when I get there is going to be like, the first one that isn't like a nightmare stream. Because 2 years ago I tried to birthday, but my laptop decided I don't really want to work right now. And it just was like chugging along and crying the whole time because I tried to use my like laptop camera and like a bunch of other stuff. And like it was like I'm not really strong enough for this. I can barely handle 720p 30. I'm gonna die. And I was like, oh, okay, I understand.
Why it's not working? But whatever.
And last year my internet wasn't working and I was sick, so I just got double owned.
Double whammy.
This year is gonna be the win. But that's not for like 3 months. Happy birthday, Artemis and Aderon.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys. That was a lot of fun. If anybody in chat liked what this was, let us know because I kind of want to do it. I would love to do this more often. Like do different games, tie it to different games. We'll still probably just play Splatoon to make it easier on ourselves. But like maybe we could talk about the science behind Mario or something.
Yeah, there's lots of different games on the
I think it'd be
Nintendo
fun.
Switch.
Sure. There's plenty of things.
Oh yeah, there's tons of games. And I still only play like 2 of them.
Can Mario really gain 2 feet and 3 inches by eating a single vegetable known as a mushroom?
Okay. If we do a Car Quest one, I'm sold. Just saying.
Oh, Car Quest.
That could be fun because there's a lot of science behind cars that we could easily do.
And cars are
And
really cool.
quests.
And quests. The science behind Quest.
We'll do the thing.
You all take care. I'm gonna hop out on my end.
Alrighty.
You guys have fun with the rest of the streams and whatnot.
Do.
We will. Thank you for giving us your time.
Appreciate you, friend.
Yes, thank you, Artemis.
Have fun.